Bump, 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 bashers. Couple minutes late. Sorry about guys. My camera didn't want to work, but it does now. Let's do a wipey wipe, just like we do on The Abyss. James Cameron. It's good enough for James Cameron. It's good enough for me. Hey, Bashers, great to have you live on the show. How's everybody? The big guy will be joining us soon enough. We'll be drinking some wine tonight. Tonight's wine is going to be a Villa Corti. It's a DOCG Chianti. I'm in the mood for some Italian wine tonight. And there it is. We'll be drinking that tonight. And yeah, hope you guys are all having a great night. Let's see who got in there at number one. Panel Power. Coming back for you. Panel Power. Greetings and salutations from Panel Power. Thank you so much. And look who it is. The elder O'Malley. There he is. It's Aaron. Looking like I'm waiting. I've been waiting for a girl like you. Lou Graham, incredible. Kevin Landon's here, upvoted number one, as I had to leave work due to medical issues. Oh no. What's going on with you, our beautiful Kevin Landon? I hope you're okay. What's going on? Do any eyebasher doctors know how to treat about treatments for lymph edema? Asking for myself. Oh, well, that's not good. Lymphedema, I believe, is tissue swelling caused by protein-rich fluid, and it's in the body's lymphatic system. It usually affects the arms and the legs. I know a couple of people who've had that. But no, you need to see a real-time, not a rock and roll doctor, not a basher doctor, but you need to see your doctor and find out what's going on with that. That sounds like something you want to get taken care of. Your lymph system is very important to the body, as we all know. So Kevin Landon, take care of yourself first. You know, and we're all here for you if you need anything, my friend. We hope it's something you can correct really easily. Maybe it's too much sodium. Who knows what it could be? I'm not sure. Andrew Wolkowicz, Canadian, $10. $10. Congratulations to Panel Power. Kevin, best wishes for better days. Look at this guy. Everyone should be kind to themselves and to others. Upvote and subscribe and become a patron if you can. Be like Andrew if you can. Like and subscribe and all those things, because this is a community worth fighting for. You guys all know that I'm a small channel. I'm a very small channel. I don't know if it affects me or doesn't. They've kind of kept me in twilight. They don't push me to anybody, which maybe you might like, because everybody hates the band that sells out and becomes a stadium band overnight. You know, people who loved the first two Coldplay records and then boom, they were headlining stadiums and they had light up wristbands, and Chris Martin just became ugh. And you know, people hate it when people sell out, but that's not what we do here at the iBashers. We're still the same solid community that we've always been, but it doesn't hurt if we get to more people. We all know who the core bashers are, and you are one of them. Thank you so much. Let's start off with the Andrew Wolkowicz gong like we always do on the show. I'm having some drooby coffee, yeah. I don't have a Joe LaFaro glass because they're in the wash, so I'd be having one, but I don't. And tonight I'm going to be not drinking out of fancy glasses. I'm going to be drinking out of Chianti glasses because I feel like it. Because I feel like being rustic. And why the hell not? Andrew gifted one iBashers membership. That's unbelievable. You know, I don't know who has all that. Let me go take a look to see what's going on with the memberships, because I've had a very busy beaver week. So let me go see what's going on in the YouTube studio to see how that's all going. We're still at the same amount of members, but let's see, community. Where's memberships? I don't even know. But as you know, so far the thing with the membership, I've tried to make Patreon a more exciting place to go with some stuff that's more detailed about my passion in life, which is music. And I hope that that's cool for people to sit around and watch, you know, how that song came together. And I think it's a really good song. I hope you liked it too. I dropped the song in there for the Patreons, so you get to hear what the song sounded like before we added the string section. I don't know what it sounds like. I know what the song sounds like. I know what the string section sounds like, but I don't know what they're going to sound like together. It's going to be like chocolate and peanut butter. I hope it tastes delicious together, but I'm sure it will, because my concert master that I found and I used a website called Fiverr And basically, Fiverr is like a want ads or classifieds for people who are looking for lots of people from different walks of life. And I found a guy that wrote orchestrations for strings, and he had a string section, and that's what I did. I wrote my own arrangement. He refined it and he recorded it, and that's what it is. So let's see, memberships. Where is this on? It should be under community, right? I'll just go to the dashboard. See what it says there. I don't really know where there's. Oh, members. Look at that. See all members. Oh, wow. Look at that. Wow. Wee kazowie. 1 of 40. Oh, my God. This is pretty great. There's a lot here. Let me see. I'll show it to you guys. I'll show you what it looks like. Why not? Why shouldn't I show? Why shouldn't I show yous? There it is. This is my members, and here's a whole list of all the people who have joined. Andrew's responsible for a good chunk of them, and how great is that? Well, thank you so much. Joined 22 days. Wow, is it 20? 25 days ago I started that. Today, Greg Chess. Hey, Greg, how are you? Hey, Dirk Diggler, Dreamkeeper, Karen Boswell, Kent. Hey, are you related to the Boswell? Kent Daigle. Hey, Kent. Sky Surf, Dishurodis. Hey, Patricia Teague, Vambo Dundee, Ray, Nick Brooker, the Professor, Alpha Foxtrot, Nicholas Berglund. Wow, look at all you wonderful Valve, Sergio, Hard Jewelers, Mr. Ben, Ray, John Schmutz. Ray, you're in there twice, huh? Look at that. Oh, you're in there as a super bash. Oh, look at that. That's amazing. Joe LaFaro. Hey, Jojo, Steve Zaleski, Chris. Hi, Chris on the Upper East Side. Zaleski, Phil McKenzie, Fergal's there. Dave the Wine Guy. Hey, Dave the Wine Guy. You want to talk about wine tonight? Watch Flares, PM, Phil Manning, Carolyn Markson's there. David Simons, Jocelyn, Scotty H, Lord H, Andrew, of course, Stewart. Hey, Stewart. And Dino, whoa. That's very cool. Thanks very much, guys, for that. It's very exciting stuff that there's people here, and I'm grateful. I'm going to give you guys a big bang boom for all that. Thank you. I am not wearing a watch. What watch should I wear? You guys know what I have. You tell me what you want me to wear tonight, and we could talk about watches, we could talk about music, we could talk about anything you want. The big guy will be here. We'll crack open some wine, and then the festivities shall begin. Nick Baruka, happy Friday greetings to all. Well done, panel power. Catch you guys and girls later. Thank you so much. And the beautiful Melly C. Happy Friday, Dirk, and all the besters. We'll try to pop in later. I have a few deadlines to meet this evening. Well done, panel power, and get well soon, Kevin. Indeed. The purple one. Thoughts on the new Longines Hydro Conquest collection? I don't know. Let's go look at that. Longines Hydro Conquest edition. Let's take a look. Oh, yeah, that's pretty nice. Let's have a look. Let's have a look, Melly C. Thanks for that. Because I was unaware that they put this out, but I'm not like so super clued into the whole Longines thing. I will accept all from Longines. Oh, these are beautiful. Wow. Well, they are evocative of two things that come to mind immediately is the planet Ocean. They are evocative of that. Look at that dial. Beautiful color. Is that ceramic or is that anodized? Ceramic bezel. Look at that. 2,400 balloons. 2,200. 24 is for the black with the blue. Oh, look at the green. Oof. I think Longines, man, is a special brand. The knurling on that is absolutely gorgeous. It comes in a lot of varieties. You've got blue on blue, black on dark blue. Oh, look at the back case is great. And I'm happy that they're not doing exhibition case backs. What's the point? Oh, look at who is the Longines ambassador, Superman himself, and the guy who should be James Bond, but they're not going to give it to him. They're going to go with some twink. I know it's going to be disappointing. I know I'm not going to care because they're going to pick like some fey little twink, and that's not going to be fun. Look at this. I love the look of this. Oh, and on Milanese. Look at that. Wow. Black on black or black on gray. That's black on black. It's gray bezel and black dial, then black on black. Then they've got Arabics. Look at that. Do you know? I kind of love this one. That green is beautiful. Look at that. That's why is that one cheaper with the Arabics? Why would that be? Is that Chris Pratt? Is that Chris Pratt really skinny again? Wow. Look at that. Let's pop this one open and have a look at that. Ooh. 41 millimeter. Okay, so they come in 42 and 41. You got a date complication at 3. And oh, look at that. Oh, it's got a great wrist presence on it, doesn't it? What is the movement on here? Oh, it's the caliber L888. I don't know what that means. Is that in-house? Self-winding mechanical movement beating at 25.2. That's very interesting. Power reserve up to 72 hours. Wow. Yeah, I know. That's pretty good. Great looking all around, I must say. Yeah, this green one is beautiful. And they've got the blue with the Arabics. That's beautiful too. Oh, they have the whole thing is available with Arabics. Every color combination. Oh, wow. And then the GMT. Oof. Look at that. Ooh. Oh, wow. That is quite beautiful. How much are these? 30, 33.50. It looks great on rubber. Look at that. It's very evocative of the planet Ocean in a way. And there's the green dial with a black and gold numeral bezel. Bezel, as Archie Luxury would say. These are nice. Is that Chris Pratt super skinny and modelly? It might be. I remember when he was like in the band Mouse Rat on Parks and Recreation. Who would have known that he'd become like the big style hunk that he is now? Amazing. I love it. I think it's a great look. Absolutely love it. What do you think? Longines a great brand. What am I wearing tonight? I don't even know. Ooh. Low flying aircraft. Ooh, you hear that? My room is somewhat soundproof, but man, that was. Listen, when 9/11 happens, there were like F-18s, and we saw a stealth bomber. We saw some crazy stuff because I live right next to Manhattan, and like the East River is literally a block and a half down the road. So when the shit hit the fan, they were here big time. Yeah. Okay, great. Thanks, Melly C, for that. Dave Fitzsimons, whoop whoop, is here. Happy Friday, Bashers. Happy Friday to you, buddy boy. How are you? And Louise, every little breeze seems to whisper Louise. Every little breeze. Good evening, Dirk and Oisín and all the Bashers. Panel Power says, Martin County Sheriff's Office. Tiger Woods was arrested. Oh, no. Was he? I saw something on the news about him, but I was hoping it wasn't scandal. Tiger Woods was arrested and charged with DUI after being involved in a car crash in Florida. He's also charged with property damage and refusal to submit to a law. He didn't take the breathalyzer. Tiger. My, how the mighty fall. Peace. Peace to you. And where's our LA lady? Where is she? Where'd she go? Where'd the La lady go? Brad Crozier is here. Hello, hooray. Let the show begin. I've been waiting. Great to have you on the show, Brad. Good evening, Dirk, Oisín, and the Bashers from Fergal. Thanks so much, Fergal. Dirk, how was your family get together at the restaurant? Is spaghetti? Well, we went to a place that we've been going for a really, really long time and haven't been in a while because, everybody's defected out of New York. And it's not a restaurant. It's more of a pizza, cheese, wine place. And it's been there for 50 years. And it was very, very nice because Paul's Italian cousin was in, and cousins from Jersey came, and it was really, really nice. We had a very, very lovely day. So thank you for asking. And it was great to go back there. I hadn't been there in years. It's a shame. I think the last time I was there was just me and Dana solo. It was a big favor for us. We almost got her on the show today, but she's got lots of stuff going on. She's in town, and she was going to be here live with me, but she's not here. Wish she was. How fun. What's on your wrist? And there's nothing on my wrist yet. I want you guys to pick it. You guys tell me. You know what I have. You tell me what you want me to wear. Hello to all you lovely people from the Dundee, from St. Andrews in Scotland. Thank you so much. How are you? Andy M is super excited about the new Hydro Conquest collection. His favorite. Me too. I like the green one. Isn't that crazy? Well, I mean, between you and me and him, we're kind of the same, man. We love the same stuff. Arabic of the old collection. Okay. The new is like the Rolex sub. I think yeah, it looks like a combination of a sub and bezel wise, it looks like a Planet Ocean for sure. But listen, there's only so many things. It's only so many styles you can come up with, right? For those things. He passed the roadside breathalyzer. Oh, he did, but refused to provide a urine sample. Oh, how interesting. Can I ask a question? If you pass the breathalyzer, shouldn't I mean, doesn't that usually mean you're not drunk unless he's on drugs? If he's on prescription medication or recreational stuff. Tiger Woods, has had a pretty dramatic fall from grace. His breakup and with his wife and scandal and you know accidents and other alcohol related incursions. Um, Sometimes it takes like sports are really hard, and especially if you're an icon like he is, living up to expectations is very, very difficult. Especially being an African American. I'm sure that they hold him to a higher standard, because for some reason people think black people need to prove themselves more than other people, which is disgraceful, but it's true. Um, and he's just an icon, and he's well loved. I mean, for the longest time, wasn't he doing Rolex and Gillette and all those things? And when the scandals happen, he just gets quietly removed because nobody wants to affiliate with people who have any form of scandal related to them whatsoever. I mean, that's why they have Roger Federer, because he's Roger Federer, and I mean, you would think, and we would hope, and I pray that he is, because he's a model citizen, model dad, model husband, two sets of twins, and listen, I know his record's been beaten, but I don't think anybody will ever be a greater tennis player and sportsman than Roger Federer. He's my absolute favorite, the icon of the game. I just think he exudes elegance and elegance on the court and in life. And of course, we all love him as the premier Rolex ambassador. It's quite beautiful. Brad wants to know, Dirk, who is your favorite actor in the eight? Oh God, there's so many. It's the whole Brat Pack, right? Who's my favorite actor though? I'm gonna have to. I know I could probably name them all. Let me see. Can I name them all off the top of my head without looking? So just so you know, I was about to Google it, but I didn't. So Emilio Estevez. You got Judd Nelson, Ali Sheedy, Demi Moore. Is she in that? Molly Ringwald. Um, who am I missing from there? Anthony Michael Hall. And that one guy, oh God, why can't I remember his name? I can see him right now. I can see him. Uh, he's led a very relatively quiet acting life since the Brat Pack. Michael, John, James, Jim, Douglas, Michael. Oh God, oh God, I can see him right now in my mind's eye. It's gonna drive me crazy. All right, I'm gonna look it up. The Breakfast Club. Let's see who I got right. The Breakfast Club. It's a fun question. Oh, okay. Well, it's Molly Ringwald, Anthony, Paul Gleason. I don't know who that is. Judd Nelson, Anthony Michael, Ali Sheedy, Emilio Estevez. Wait, is that it? Who's in the picture? Oh, I got them. I got those guys. Okay. Who is the guy that I'm thinking of that was part of the Brat Pack? John Hughes. Out of the stars are Emilio, Paul Gleason. He must have been a teacher, right? Anthony Michael Hall was always fun. Judd Nelson, Molly Ringwald, Ali Sheedy. Oh man, that's so hard to pick from that. Can I say I like them all? It's just such fun memories. Um, is this the album? No, I want to see the cast, full cast. Yeah, this is really difficult. Who was that guy that they put in there? As Richard Vernon, the domineering vice principal of Shermer High School. Listen. I know Emilio is a director. and a pretty devout Catholic. He's done like a lot of Catholic skewed films. I've seen a couple of them. Anthony Michael Hall. Ali Sheedy hasn't done as much as she should. Molly as well was one of the biggest stars in the world. Judd Nelson doesn't do very much at all. But I'm gonna say, I mean, it's just a perfect cast. I can't think of anything better than that. They were all great. Judd Nelson's your favorite. Let me type in the Brat Pack, and then I'll see who I forgot. The Brat Pack, because they were all in and out to a group. So let's see who the Brat Pack is. Yeah, okay, Emilio Estevez, Rob Lowe, for Andrew McCarthy. That's the name I could not come up with. Demi Moore, Judd Nelson, Molly Ringwald, Ali Sheedy, Anthony Michael Hall. And after the Brat Pack quickly became a common term for a bunch of young stars, there were other groups like Robert Downey and James Spader, John Cryer, John Cusack, Joan Cusack, love her, love Mayor William, amazing. And then there was Matthew Broderick, who's great, Tom Cruise. Now we're getting into Timothy Hutton. Yeah, I know. So Timothy Hutton's an Oscar winner. Hello, Robert Downey Jr. is an Oscar winner. Let's see. Kevin Bacon, Kiefer Sutherland, Julia Roberts is an Oscar winner, but that was later on. That was like when Flatliners came out and all those, when they started. Nicolas Cage, Oscar winner. Yeah, it took a while for them to ask Paul who his favorite. He's going to absolutely say Ali Sheedy. I know that for a fact. I know he's a big Ali Sheedy fan. So that's more than likely true. Judd Nelson, Ali Sheedy. Those movies were a big part of our lives growing up. We all. What's my favorite film? I gotta say that I loved Pretty in Pink. I loved 16 Candles. I'm trying to think of what my favorite of those films from yesteryear was. Because I liked a lot of other movies. That's the early 80s. I was obsessed with Excalibur and I was obsessed with Highlander. So I guess I was that kind of a nerdy guy. I guess 16 Candles was a perfect film. Fast Times at Ridgemont High, that was certainly one of the great films. Was that the directorial debut of this is what happens when you get older. The names just escape you. Nancy Wilson's ex-husband, Rolling Stone photographer and writer. Yeah, I think that was his first film. Let me see. Fast Times at it is it's Amy Heckerling directed that. Oh, but it was written by Cameron Crowe. And that's the name I was trying to come up with. Cameron Crowe. Amy Heckerling. She did like a lot of movies, didn't she? What is her filmography? How interesting. Feature films, the 80s. Fast Times. What else did she do? Johnny Dangerously. That didn't do very well at all. National Lampoon's European Vacation. National Lampoon's Vacation. Look Who's Talking. Oh, okay. She did that series of films. Clueless. Oh, right. That's what she's most famous. She did Jane Austen's Emma. Wow. That's pretty amazing. It's fun stuff how you guys take me down this rabbit hole and I don't even know what's going on. 16 Candles and Pretty in Pink, says Melly C. I agree. Less Than Zero. It's dark though. Brilliant, but dark. It's a dark film. Ghostbusters. Here's an admission. I've never seen it. I've never seen Ghostbusters. I don't know why. I never saw it. I know there's a sequel too, right? Maybe more than one. As you know, I've tried to catch up on a lot of pop culture films. I guess I was just never the big pop culture guy ever. Growing up with the Zeitgeist films, I was into like Escape from New York, Snake Plissken, and a lot of old films. That's why like Oisín likes to make fun of me all the time because I was watching, How Green Was My Valley, and those kind of 1950s, Witness to the Prosecution, all that kind of stuff. The Blues Brothers film. Never seen the Blues Brothers. There's probably a giant list of films that Dirk's never seen, and I don't know why, but yes, it was. I think it was Glen Parker is the place to be. Where you been, Glen Parker? Yeah, we're just talking about movies from the '80s. What was the biggest movies in these? What were the biggest pop culture films of the 1980s? Let's see what it says. Did I write the 1890s of the 1980s? Okay, so the biggest pop culture were characterized by neon fashion, shoulder pads, consumerist trends like Cabbage Patch Kids. What were the biggest pop culture films? Get this right. Okay, so here we go. E.T., of course, I've seen that. It's great. Star Wars, that's 1977. 1980s in film. Okay. Where are we? Oh, man. Well, let me see. Brat Pack. Associated. Because that's really what we're talking about, aren't we? Breakfast Club. St. Elmo's Fire. Great movie. Emilio Estevez, Rob Lowe, Demi Moore, Judd Nelson, Andrew McCarthy, Ali Sheedy. One of my favorites of that. Pretty in Pink. Show launched the career of Andrew and Molly in a bigger way. 16 Candles. I mean, just The Outsiders. This is when they started to get artsy. You know, the key core members were Emilio, Anthony, Rob, Andrew, Demi, Judd, Molly, and Ali Sheedy. Yeah. Oh, About Last Night and Some Kind of Wonderful and Weird Science. I forgot all about that. Yeah, there's some amazing films from back in the day. Yeah. What's your absolute favorite? Desperately Seeking Susan. Everybody thought she was going to become the biggest actress in the world because she was terrific in it. But boy, that didn't happen. You know, the thing about her is, and listen, I get accused of being a Madonna fan all the time by you know who. He'll be on the show in a little while. Because he doesn't like her at all. Neither does Paul. They don't enjoy Madonna at all. There's a particular phase of her career that I think is magnificent, and I think it's True Blue, Like a Prayer, and Erotica. They're just, I mean, I think Like a Prayer is just an astonishing record. Her and Patrick Leonard got together and made some of the most delicious pop music with orchestra. It's beautifully recorded. It's beautifully written. And I think she started that with the previous album, True Blue, with, you know, all the great songs on that. Papa Don't Preach, Open Your Heart, so many great songs. And then Like a Prayer, Express Yourself, Cherish, Dear Jesse, Promise to Try, Oh Father. Wow, that album. I loved it. I loved it. I loved everything about it. I saw the tour. And then, you know, she just turned into like pop crap like everybody else, started relying on what DJs think. And instead of hiring great producers, to, like, for example, a great producer. Now, I had this conversation yesterday, and I have to really watch what I think. So something popped up on my YouTube, and it was here's the problem. So in the YouTube world, there are these like crazy super fans, and they're like fans of female singers like Whitney and Mariah and Christina and Beyonce, and they're probably a big gaggle of queens that just can't get enough of their diva, and she's the fiercest, and they defend them like crazy. And they were talking about Grammy Awards, and you know I have a big bone to pick with the Grammy Awards because it's supposed to be about musical excellence. And it has now become more about sales and streams and just popularity. And that's not what the Grammys were designed for. Like the Oscars, it's supposed to be the best achievement in blank. So she's got more Grammy Awards than just about anybody. I think she got like 35. It's an obscene amount of Grammy Awards for a person who doesn't really do very much. I don't have a tremendous amount of respect for her as an artist. Do I think she can sing? I do. I think she's a pretty decent singer. Do I think she's a great artist? I think she's the opposite of that. I think she's a corporate. She's put together in a girl group. You know, it was this Svengali gaggle of girls that they put together. And then when these girls became women, she decided to eschew them for individual stardom. And then she married Jay-Z and they became this business Goliath. Now, a Beyonce record takes, and I just wrote, I said, I'm surprised she has any Grammys at all. And this guy wrote, "What a dinosaur you are." But, he went personally after me. I didn't say anything about him, and nor did I in my retort. But he basically was telling me that I'm a dinosaur and I don't realize what a pop cultural phenomenon she is and how she is the zeitgeist, how and I'm thinking about, well, Billie Eilish and Olivia Rodrigo and Sabrina Carpenter. I'm thinking about these are the pop Ray, the girls and women that are making their mark in today's. Beyonce comes from a previous generation. She's from the last generation. She's in between Mariah Carey and Madonna. She's the next thing after that. And it takes about 16 people to write one Beyonce song. And I'm not saying whether or not the songs are good or not, but how can there be artistic merit in something that you are part of if you are part of an assembly line? So if I wrote a line here and Joe wrote a line here and Petra wrote a line, where did I come up with that name? Everybody comes up with a line, or this guy wrote the bridge, or this guy wrote the chorus, and then this producer, and then they got a DJ involved. And then if you look at who writes these songs, I don't see where the artistic merit is. And don't get me wrong, Frank Sinatra didn't write songs. Peggy Lee did write songs, but and Judy Garland never wrote a song. The icons, Barbara Streisand, she wrote a couple. She wrote freaking Evergreen. Wow. Frank Sinatra wrote I'm a Fool to Want You. Every once in a while they surprise you because they're great. They are great vocal artists. Is she a great vocal artist? No, there's a lot of singers better than Beyonce. I think she's the most milquetoast, corporate factory pop. And I'm not saying she doesn't have good songs, but is she Kate Bush? No. Is she Madonna? No. Madonna's always written her most of her songs. Mariah Carey has written every single song she's ever been a part of. I mean, when she was a young girl from Long Island, it was just her and either Rick Wake or Walter Afanasieff, or she'd have a collaborator because she doesn't play an instrument. And if a singer doesn't know how to play an instrument, they have to work with somebody who does to translate what's in their head into music. Because the songwriting process is different for absolutely everybody. I can barely play several instruments, but voice is my first instrument, and my brain is my other instrument. I come up with melodies all the time, and I either try to flesh them out on guitar or piano. I can interpret them myself. I can write songs by myself. Not that that's so great because I love to collaborate, but Beyonce doesn't do that. She has a team of people doing it. So anyway, this guy wrote a very personal, you're a relic, you're a dinosaur, you're this, you're that. I just didn't answer. I wrote a couple of retorts, and I was just like, what is the point of me saying anything to this person who just wants to fight for his diva? And that's fine if you want to fight for your diva. I've got mine too. And it is what it is, and that's fine. And that's okay. Carolyn Martin jumping in hard, just jumping in to wish everybody a great evening. I will be traveling, so wishing you all a fantastic spring break. Listen, she's not going to like me to say this, but I'm going to say right now. Carolyn Martin, you're the greatest thing ever. Thank you so much for all that you are. She was feeling a little under the weather the last couple of days, and I had to track her down. So everybody just send your love and everything to, she's okay now. She's fine. But give a guy a call because I love you, okay? Carolyn Martin. What would the eye bashers be without you? It'd be nothing. There would be no eye bashers because, you guys made me do it. So I'm going to give her the giantest thing that I have right now. Oh, there's new ones in here. Oh, my God. Did he put new ones in here? Oh, my God, he did. Oh my God, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 new super chat videos. I didn't know he did that. When he comes on the show, he'll have to. Oh wow, that's crazy. Troll super chat. Can I just see that one? Oh, these are great. What a surprise. What a surprise. Who could foresee? That's unbelievable. Ferris Bueller's Day Off is my favorite film from the 1980s. Yeah, I mean, it's one of my favorites. And it took me a very long time to see it. I think I saw it for the first time like 3 years ago. Don't ask me why. I don't know. I have no idea. Glenn Parker likes The Breakfast Club and Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Yeah, so the Beyonce thing to finish that up. So I just decided to not get involved in the spat because because now he put me in a weird position and he insulted me personally. He called me an old troll, and I'm not trolling anybody. It's just that I said, and this is what I said. What I meant by I'm surprised she has any Grammys at all, because the Grammys is supposed to be about individual achievements and excellence in the recorded arts. Considering the fact that Beyonce doesn't craft any of her own music and that it's done by committee and it's factory, blah, blah, blah. And then they went off to say that Cowboy Carter and all these surprise albums were artistic tour de forces that have changed the scope and the trajectory of the generation of today. That's like the flowery language that I said it better than they did, but it's grotesque. She's to me, she's the Lola Falana of today. And if you don't know who that is, she was a very pretty, very talented singer-songwriter who just played Vegas, because that's all she can really do. Because Joey Heatherton, I'm trying to think, Anne Margaret, as much as we all love Anne Margaret, couldn't sing, couldn't dance. Beautiful, yeah. Good actress, sometimes. Beyonce, sometimes she can act, sometimes she's a better actress than Madonna. But Madonna's been good in a couple of movies. A couple. She was good in Who's That Girl? She was kind of playing the ditzy thing. She was trying to be Judy Holliday. That was good. Desperately Seeking Susan. And I thought she was terrific in Swept Away, which was the Linda Wertmuller remake. And she wasn't good when she was playing the bitch on the boat. She was better afterwards, when she, didn't really remember who she was, and she was terrific and tender, and I thought she did a very nice job. But ever since then, her problem is this. She blinks. Ever notice this? When you ever see a great actor, look at your favorite actors. None of them blink. They're like, in a scene, they just have. I don't think I could do it. That's I know I would be a terrible actor, but they in a scene, their eyes don't flicker, they don't blink. It's just this stare. I don't know how they do it. Maybe there's special eye drops. Look, watch Daniel Day-Lewis or Meryl Streep or any of the greats, De Niro, Pacino. Put your favorite actor in there. You won't. None of them do this. Madonna can't stop blinking. I know George Harrison didn't have great things to say about her at all. At all. So the incomparable Becky Brown, who's, knows more about not only our native language, but every other language known to mankind. She told me, and Joe wrote in that Oisín was Ebonics, and I said I didn't think so, because everybody I know who's ever said that has been like, from Queens or Brooklyn. Turns out she gave me the whole, like, where that started and how it started. And apparently it is a very Irishy English thing. And I don't know if I've ever heard an Irish person say it. Because Irish people, well, the ones that I know don't. But it's been very English and Irish and a Scottish thing. I didn't know that. But he saw Madonna in Toronto on the Ambition Tour was the most fantastic thing ever. I still think it's one of the benchmarks, because it straddles between a concert and a spectacle in a way that all concerts should be judged. Her next one was directed by her brother, who passed away, and Christopher Ciccone. And they were in a fight, I guess, when he died. He had cancer, and he was an interior designer and a graphic designer. The girly show was just went a little over the top, but it was still a great show. Blonde Ambition was a perfect marriage of spectacle and concert, and I think we've lost that art. I think concerts have now, one of the reasons why they're so prohibitively expensive, um, is because people like Taylor Swift, whether you like her or don't like her, it's irrelevant. A person like that doesn't need to have a Kiss show. She doesn't need to have flames, 30-foot flames, and hydraulic lifts with bombs, and it's not it's not commensurate with the music that they make. It doesn't make any sense at all. So when you see, you go to see Maiden or Priest, the music is intense. Now, the reason why I say this, especially today, is because of Chapel Roan, who I don't get. I don't get it. Listen, I'm a gay dude who's lived through Madonna and Lady Gaga and everything in between. And I've seen, Bowie, all that stuff. The people that really know how to do that. She just looks like Jane Child to me. Somebody who's trying, don't want to fall in love, really bad. Trying to catch a break by being outrageous when we've already had the Queens of Outrageous. We've already had it. It's been done to death. It's going to have to be done extremely differently now for it to make a difference. I don't think her music is extremely appealing. I don't think she's obviously not nice to fans. This is in this latest hiccup. She has this imbroglio with a soccer star's daughter, making her cry and getting her ejected, and it's bad press, and she doesn't care because she's a young person whose ego is so out of control, and I think she's a very, very medium talent. I don't think her songs are great. She had this, and I did this just to do some homework because I kind of judged her in my head, but I watched a bunch of her videos, and what really summed her up for me was this MTV live video, and there was a castle, and there was all these like knights, and they all had torches and flames, and then she comes out. It's this spectacular, unbelievable, presentation. Like you'd think it's going to break into like the most amazing song. Where like if you've ever seen Rammstein, they have a song called Deutschland. It's the music so matches the imagery. It's so important. So they do this thing, and then she, I don't know, her torch becomes some kind of a projectile device, and she blows up the castle, and then it goes, and it's some disposable garbage pop song. And it's like, who gave her the money for that? Like, what is the point of having this massive production when it doesn't match? And I don't think those over the top productions mean anything. Now, had anybody seen the Bad Bunny thing? I don't know anything about Bad Bunny. I'm a white gay dude from Queens. What do I know about Bad Bunny? Not my cup of tea. I'm not interested in that music. But what he did in his spectacle at the Super Bowl completely made sense. It was really well done. It was tropical and uplifting because lyrically his music is that, a lot of people have tried to say he has dirty lyrics. He doesn't really, as far as I know, compared to Kid Rock, who's got date rape lyrics. And nobody says anything about that. But what he did was it was commensurate with who he is as an artist. It made sense. I think if you have a great art director, you have a great manager, you have a great team, they might say, oh, Chapel, that doesn't really make any sense. You're going to be wearing like a knight costume. If you see Kate Bush, in the middle of a forest wearing a whimsical outfit, and the imagery is so amazing. And she's, then the next thing you know, she's singing about the sensual world. You're in the sensual world. You're in it. Or if you see The Hounds of Love, it's about a woman and a man, and she meets him at a party, and they get chased by dogs, and then there's a fox, and it's hard, it beats so fast. It's the imagery matches the song and the art. It's a beautiful marriage of music and art. Whereas, man, that Chapel Roan, I don't get it. It's so stupid. I don't know. Susan Hayward. Yeah, that's who I watch, Brad. That is who I watch. Everything by David Lynch. Not everything, but quite a bit of it. Eminem. Eminem Fab is fab indeed. Travel safe, Carolyn Martin indeed. Have a safe journey and a fab time indeed. Oh, you best, Susan Hayward. And I don't get the whole Bad Bunny thing. Karen, not really. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, I don't get it either, and I never will get it. It's not made for me. It's not intended for me. And when people tend to say they like that, they're virtue signaling. Because they think it's important for them to applaud a culture that they don't identify with. That's certainly not part of their own. I find the virtue signaling to be very loud. And I mean, you don't want to be a hypocrite. I mean, so how about say nothing? Because we know some person that every time some kind of new thing that comes out that they got obsessed with K-pop. We're talking about a person in their 50s. And they were talking about all the naming all the guys in BTS and like a super fan. And I'm thinking to myself, what the hell are you listening? That's not for you. That's for, preteens and young teens for Tiger Beat, the Leif Garrett's and the Willie Ames to put on the wall. It's very disposable pop. And I've known a couple of people that think it's cool to jump on the whatever's politically correct thing, and that's kind of nonsense too. I just keep my mouth shut. If I don't like it, I don't know what BTS is. It's not for me. Have I ever seen it? I have, and I'm like, I don't get it. It's just very mushy. I don't get rap. I don't understand rap. And I come from the town where rap was created, but do I have a connection to it? No, I don't. But it's from Hollis, Queens, and the Bronx, and I'm from Jamaica. Hollis is part of Jamaica, and I used to see all those guys down on Hillside Avenue, Jamaica Avenue. I used to see LL Cool J and the guys from Run DMC. They were locals. Everybody knew who they were, and then they exploded. And I thought some of that early rap was innovative. I thought early LL Cool J was amazing poetry and art, and I did. But I wasn't going around going, oh, I just love LL Cool J. Oh, the Sugar Hill Gang. It was new and it was exciting and it was fresh. But like when people talk about it now, it's embarrassing to see some white guy in their 50s going, oh my God, have you heard the new Kendrick Lamar? Fuck off. I mean, come on. Because I've listened to Kendrick Lamar and I don't think it's even remotely good. I've tried, and I don't think it's even remotely good. I don't get it. Is it poetry? To whom? I don't know. But that's fine. I don't get modern music. I'm an old rock chick. Yeah, I'm an old rock chick too. Dirk, do you remember the slinky? The slinky, the fun, the wonderful toy. A slinky, a slinky. It's fun for a girl and a boy. It's fun for a girl. And of course I do. How could I not? How could I not remember the slinky? One of the greatest toys ever made. I'm sure I have a slinky or two somewhere in this house. I hated when it went to plastic. I thought that was atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. Yeah, so yeah, I've seen it. Can I ask you guys, are you guys not on daylight savings time yet? Or are you in Europe? Because once again, he's like super duper late. What's going on with him? What is going on here? Oh, I got some pictures. Why don't I post them? Let me see. Is that not that? Martin Brown. Martin Brown. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to do because he's late. I want to crack open a bottle of wine. This Sunday is our daylight savings time. Why is it so many weeks apart? Wow. That's a lot of time apart. You guys want I by the way, nobody told me what watch to put on. So let me see what's available at my fingertip. It's a wealth of riches. Seriously, it is. I'm gonna put on my reduced. I haven't worn it in a while. I'm gonna have to set the time. Can anybody name this theme song? Press the plunger down, set the timer, put the pieces in place. Don't be slow with. You've gotta move on fast before the pieces pop up. Before you put in the last. That was not in the right key. 659, and this is an automatic, so I can just wind it a little bit and then pop it on. Yeah, I'm gonna put on my reduce because I haven't worn it all week. I wore my Millie around town last night, and that's always nice. I'm always worried about that because it's such an unusual watch. This New York doesn't have the band. Open the wine and put on your Milgauss. Okay, I think it's time I open up the wine anyway. So, you guys ready? If you have your wine and you have your drinks, let's do that. Okay. Okay. So let me go get my Fergal opener. My Fergal, it's Fergal. Fergal. Where is it? What drawer is it in? I always put it back in a different drawer. I think I need to start popping it into the right drawer. Bum, bum. Welcome, bienvenue. Welcome. Oh, look, there's my Milgauss in this bottom drawer. Wow. Oh God, I'm looking for it, and it's right in front of it's right in my face. Okay. I'm gonna open up this Villa Corti. This thing is gorgeous. This was a gift from Fergal. In case you guys don't know what I'm opening, it's a Le Creuset. Look at this thing. Absolutely insane. It's just beautiful. It's precision. And I always like to open it under the capsule. I know if you're gonna go to a place, they will cut it under the capsule, and then they will score it, and they'll pull the whole capsule off. I don't like to do that. I like to put it right at the lip. And I took wine classes and all that stuff, and I was a bartender forever, but I like to score the top and make a very neat upper. So it's just like that. That's the way I like to do it. I just think it looks neat. See? That's the way I like to do it. And I don't usually go for the second stage when it comes to opening up a wine bottle, unless I have to, unless the cork is compromised, then you have to use it. But I'm one of those guys that uses see how this cork is going to come out nice. No problemo. No problemo. Pop. And it's out. There it is. Wine bottle open. There you go. That's the wine we're drinking tonight. I think it was cheap. It was like $26. And it's DOCG, which is Denominazione di Origine Controllata di Garantita, which is the highest level. Doesn't mean it's a great wine. It just means it falls under the specter of those guidelines that there's DOC and then there's DOCG. So, but yeah, that's what we're going to do. I've been you know what we'll do next time Emmett comes around and we do a basher night. We'll do Mistreated because it's one of my favorites. It's funny that you could see it. Now the original, most people don't realize, is on the Burn record, and it was written by David Coverdale, so it's a Deep Purple song. But in my humble opinion, the quintessential version is Ronnie James Dio's vocals on Rainbow live on stage. It's absolutely mind-blowingly great. And one of the reasons why Dio is my favorite rock singer ever. Cheers, everybody. Eric B., thanks so much. So Bubble's still, ooh, that's a bit rough. It's a bit sour right off the top. Oof. Oof. Oof, that needs to open up. Oof. Oof. I was not expecting it to be like that. How's Bubble getting on? Bubble's still in the house because yesterday it was 71 degrees, but it got windy, and I want to give Bubble the option for stay or be a vagabond uh, when the weather is nice. Today is not nice at all in New York. It's cold and it's very, very windy, you know. So Bubble's still in the house. So maybe tomorrow, if it's nicer out, I will give Bubble the option. I'm just going to open up the crate and just go sit on the couch and see what Bubble wants to do, see what Bubble thinks. Maybe Bubble's like, wow, this bed is soft. This food is always nice. The lady is always kind to me. The guy that comes in and feeds me is okay. And, or maybe Bubble will want to resume the life that they had before we trapped her, but she needed it because she needed surgery because she wouldn't have survived without it. So, you know, I can't take it personally, and I can't be one of those people that thinks it's okay to imprison an animal because it's not. It's just not fair. He's the king of rock and roll. He is indeed. He's my guy. You know, he was so nice to me when I was an up and coming singer, and he could not have been nicer to me. And he, wrote me letters, and I have them all. And he just was so kind to me. And he was always like, if the way he spoke very eloquently and very quietly. And first of all, you need to find yourself a great singer. There's a great teacher. There's a couple in New York, and I actually did see one of the people that he had recommended, and then that person moved to England. So I think I took 2 lessons with that person. And then I found Marty Lawrence, who was my voice teacher for quite a long time. But yeah, Tia, this is my guy. Hey, Steve Mac 3. Good evening, everyone. Cheers to you, Steve Mac 3. How are you? Okay, this is better. Oh, that's very sour cherry. Yeah, it's very, very sour cherry. I mean, I haven't had a Chianti in a really long time, so it could be that. Let me see. Let me look this wine up, see how crap they think it is. Oh, wow. It's much, much cheaper elsewhere. Wow. Wow. It is really super cheap. Like $16 cheap. Wow. That's at least $10 cheaper than what I paid for it. What do people say about this? Let's see what. Vibrant and flavorful red wine from the Chianti region of Tuscany. Of course, it's Sangiovese. We know that. Yes, I am over 21. Floral, fruity, and spicy. I'm not getting floral. I'm getting super duper fruity out of it. That's all I'm really getting out of it. Red wine. I've never been a big fan of ska, or like people who love like, I was gonna say Jimmy Webb, because that's where my brain would go. Jimmy Cliff and Marley. It's just not my thing. I never got into it. I know a lot of people really like that, and a lot of those bands from England, like Specials, they were great at that. Of course, No Doubt is a ska band that plays rock, and I enjoy a bunch of No Doubt songs. I think that's, and you know what? People say, oh, she's not good. She's very unique. She's one of those Aussie people that when she opens up her mouth, it's instantly Gwen Stefani. And I think that that's a very cool thing. I think it's cool to have your own sound. You don't have to be Pavarotti. Not everybody can be. As a matter of fact, nobody can be. Not everybody's Streisand or Garland or Mariah Carey or Whitney Houston, or put your favorites in Beyonce. But like, I don't know. Like when I think about Beyonce, I just think nothing. I just don't get any inspiration out of her whatsoever. I don't feel it. She doesn't move me. To me, it's almost like AI music. If if a picture paints 1,000 words, then why can't I have you? The words will never show that you have come to know. Like somebody wrote that. It came from their soul and made other people cry. And like, what's Beyonce? Yeah, I don't dislike that. It's not something I would buy. It's not something I would go, I'm really in the mood to see the Specials. I wouldn't want to go to a concert that's ska or reggae. It's just not my jam. And that's fine because it's, a great art form that certainly I don't know anything about and I don't pretend to. And I'm not going to judge it either because I don't know, I don't know it because it doesn't do it for me. You guys know what does it for me. It just doesn't do it for me. A vibrant and rich fruity flavor, best drink in a graveyard. Yes, indeed. Yesterday I had two I didn't drink. I drank white wine dinner, but when we met for lunch, I had two glasses of Pinot Grigio. It was like a Real Housewives of New York. I said, let me get a Pinot Grigio, a side of ice, and a glass of salsa, please, so I can make a spritz. It was very much that. I used to think that until I saw them at the Royal Albert Hall. Listen, I've never been inside the Royal Albert Hall. Sadly, I've never been in there. I'd love to go there because it's one of the most gorgeous storied venues ever. But yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe if I saw it, I would think differently. But it's just musically, it just doesn't, doesn't do it for me. Blaming it on the nights on Broadway. That's my favorite Bee Gees song. Dun, 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 dun. Here we are in a room full of strangers. I mean, that's the greatest. Standing in the light. What a song. I mean, Barry. I just landed opera tickets. I can't wait to see my husband's his first. But what opera, though? What opera is that? Oh, I'm dying to know. I haven't looked at the new season. Oh, there he is. Yeah, we're still on weird time schedules.
I thought that was over, but it ain't. Another week.
It's another week. It's this Sunday. It's coming for you.
Yeah, that's right.
Carolyn, what opera? She just got opera tickets, and her husband's never been
to any opera, or
I guess his first. I'm curious because there's a couple of operas that
I hope it's not Mahler or Wagner. Be there for 4 hours.
No, you want Bellini or Donizetti, or you want
even Mozart will be fine. Just the Marriage of Figaro.
Marriage of Figaro would be good. Yeah,
it'll be fine.
Sure, deflate them all. I mean, it all depends.
But where are they going?
I don't know. It just came up. This just came up a second ago.
The Lincoln Center has a great thing. They have a little LED thing that with translations. If you don't understand, the text, you can read it. They have all different languages. You just keep hitting the button and you can go through all the different languages. That way, if you don't know what she's crying about on the stage, you can, you know what I mean?
Here's the schedule. Look, La Traviata, perfect.
La Traviata is perfect. Yeah,
perfect.
Who's the soprano?
Oh, I don't know yet. Let's see. I don't recognize her.
I don't recognize her.
Yeah, Madame Butterfly. Perfect for anybody.
If you're going, first of all, you should read about what the story is about. Mm-hmm. It's basically what's the film with Glenn Close where she's crazy? She's a stalker. I was about to say
Fatal Attraction.
It's kind of loosely along those lines kind of story. You need to know the premise, and then that's very powerful. Very, very powerful.
Yeah. And it's tragic.
That's full of tragedy. That's the whole point.
Tristan and Isolde. Okay, that's good too.
Well, yes.
Yeah, but it's Wagner.
But it's Wagner, and it's 3 hours 20, 3 hours 30.
Yeah, well,
I mean, the opening is the opening you'll hear in my video about the Tudor, the Tudor chrono. That's the opening to Tristan, and
this guy.
What, Sting playing a show?
He's gonna take his lute and he's gonna fondle it. He's gonna wear clothes of the Renaissance. So maybe he's gonna do like fuck off. He's gonna do The Last Ship, which is the musical he wrote, and I saw it and it was great. Don't get me wrong. I love Sting, but he's a douche. But yeah, he's gonna grab his lute or his lyra, and he's gonna make you feel something. And then he's gonna go back to
the lady in
villa.
white, the lady in white video. I can play 4 seconds, 5 seconds of it. Okay. Without us getting in trouble.
We're gonna get in trouble.
We won't get in trouble. We'll get maybe demonetized for the clicks,
Right.
but the clicks are tiny anyway.
Standing in the dark.
This is classical music. This is not the same as playing AC/DC or something, right? This is
one would hope.
Oh, you're
But
just
it's
nervous about
Sting.
it.
Hey, Patricia Teague. Oh, this is from your video. Oh, that's fine. Okay.
I'll break it just to kill the algorithm. I'll get to the bit where the watch appears because of that big sting.
Yeah.
That's used.
Pardon the pun.
Oh.
Every hair is on end. Magical.
It's magical. And I get back to it at the end when I do all my slow. That's when I figured out how to make the watch go fast and the background go slow.
How do you do that?
There's some cool ones as well. Look, it's sped up.
It's like we're traveling at light speed and looking back at Earth.
And here's all these runs. The runs in the violins are fucking nuts.
Oh. Mm. 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 This is definitely better than Beyonce.
It's what?
This is definitely better than Beyonce.
Oh yeah, there's that model.
All right.
God.
Mm.
Yeah, that music is fucking Jesus.
It just it corresponds with your heart rhythm, and it just
if you listen to Bernard Herrmann, like Vertigo, right? Seen them more, it's essentially the same piece. He steals all
those guys steal
things.
everything.
Yeah, it's essentially the same.
I mean, Bernard Herrmann has written some of the, John Williams. Well, I think isn't that the reason why Spielberg hired Williams, because he thought he was the most evocative of Bernard Herrmann. I think that's what he said. Because
he was so influenced by Herrmann.
How could he not be? I mean, there's so many great.
I went to one of those things with John Williams conducting and speaking at the Avery Fisher Hall.
I would kill to see that, and I know it's probably too late, but
and he played he did a couple of Herrmann's pieces. He did See No More, and he did I think he did something from Taxi Driver.
He did Taxi Driver. I think he did that movie. What was the last movie he did? That terrible sci-fi movie called They Live, or what was that called? I remember seeing his name on that, but he did Fahrenheit 451. I know that. And Cape Fear, of course, Vertigo, of course, Psycho, of course.
Well,
everybody knows that. And then there's all this early shit. I mean, I think he did. Am I wrong? He did Citizen Kane, right?
Oh, I thought that Herrmann.
Yeah,
I don't know. Look it up.
Oh yeah, he did it.
Oh, he did.
The first movie he ever did.
Oh wow.
Share screen. Bernard Arman. Citizen Kane. 1941. The Magnificent Ambersons, obviously Orson Welles.
Citizen Kane was his first soundtrack.
First, yeah.
Oh my god.
Jane Eyre, Hangover Square, Anna and the King of Siam, The Ghost
Did
of
we hear
Mrs. New York.
Did we hear from Carolyn what they're going to?
I don't know. Let's see. Carolyn, where are you? Okay. No, she hasn't gotten back to us. Get back to us. Dirk, you are frozen. Do I look frozen to you?
No, you don't look frozen to me.
Okay. Max Steiner, Warner Bros. Of course, listen, we could go on and on and on.
Well, we can get into it if you want to get into it. We'll get into it.
That's a fucking watch.
Carmen, they're going to see Carmen.
Oh, Carmen. Oh, so you're not going to the Met? Wow, that's great.
Yeah,
Carmen is a good one. Carmen's great for a person that's never gone.
Yeah, because it's light. It's lighter. Yeah, it's more fun.
Yeah, and it's costumey, and it's it's got
yeah, it's not Tristan, and it's not Aida, or
Oh, it's now. It's October 25 to Oh no, that's Run Opera. Where are you seeing this? 3 hours 20 minutes though. Oh boy.
Yeah, but it's going to be a bit fun.
Oh, I think so. I would go. If he says he doesn't want to go, I'll go with him.
If he doesn't want to go, Andy likes Aida.
Yeah.
Aida is very grand, and it's kind of fun for that. You want to see horses on the stage,
Yeah, you want to see all that stuff. Yeah.
Whereas Madama Butterfly is.
It's all geishas and umbrellas.
I brought my mom back in God knows when, back in New York, and she still talks about it to this day because the production was crazy. It was crazy. Sure. It was just so high level, It was beautiful.
Hey Glenn, thanks for the $4.99. Glenn Michalizio, thank you so much. Are you an opera fan? Are you not? I saw all the new things you put in here. I just saw them.
Oh yeah,
look at all this stuff. You have the troll super chat.
Have you? Well, because sometimes you get super chats from trolls from the hate channels.
Okay, how fun is that?
So you guys have to super chat now so we can see all the new super chats.
There's so many new ones. Super chat alerts. Look at that. Let's do. Do you know what bell that is?
No, but
it's
probably here.
One less. It sounds like it is, but
probably here. It's probably like over there.
That's hilarious. I was going off on. I was telling everybody earlier that you know how on YouTube the super fans, and they're usually queens, young queens, and they're staunch fans and defenders of like Christina or Beyonce or Mariah, and they'll fight you to the death over how their queen is a genius. And I always usually laugh at it, but one guy, because he was talking about Beyonce's got more Grammys than Stevie Wonder. I mean, just saying that sentence should be enough proof of anything.
Yeah.
And I just said, wow, I'm surprised she has any Grammys at all. And this guy went off on me and said, you dinosaur, you're irrelevant. You're an old troll. She is the queen of the zeitgeist. She doesn't produce pop music. Then I said, she's factory pop, man. She's part of this giant corporation. There's like 16 producers and 20 people writing the song.
Well, the minute that the figures came in, the country music was making more money in the United States and around the world than pop and R&B. What does she do? She switched.
Makes a country record. Yeah.
She's a fucking corporate whore.
She's a corporate whore. I'm gonna do it. Let's see. What is that called? Cowboy.
Don't play any.
I'm gonna play it. Ew. I want to look it up. I want to see who wrote the songs.
Like 20 people.
Yeah, I want to see. Like, is there a track list? Track listing. Okay. Oh Jesus Christ! It's worse than I even thought. It's worse than I even thought.
Long line of people.
Look at this. Okay. American Requiem, Beyonce, Knowles Carter, Ernest Wilson, John Baptiste, Raphael Sadiq, Atia Bogus, Cameron Oakes, Tyler Johnson, Darius Scott, Derek Dixie, Sean Carter, Michael Pratt. Look how many people to write one song. Then Blackbird, Lennon and McCartney. And then she's got 3 people here.
Did she do a cover of Blackbird?
Oh God, I would love to play it right now.
Did she
we'll get shot to death.
I didn't know she did, but I don't know that record.
Look at this. She does Jolene. It says Parton and Knowles Carter, and then all these other people. Jolene was written by Dolly fucking Parton alone.
In one day, she wrote
"I Will Always Love You" and Jolene.
"I Will Always Love You" and Jolene. She wrote in one day.
Both
those songs.
Yeah. So who are these other people, and why are they involved in Jolene?
Because they probably added stuff. Is there a rap in there or something? I don't know. They probably added some bullshit. The truth is, if you get one word in, you're credited.
Is that how it works in rap?
If you're in the room and you make a suggestion, you get credited. That's apparently this is what happens in studios these days, especially with R&B and R&B artists. They invite people like Baptiste, right? He's a super talent. They probably invited him over for coffee that day to say hello, and he happened to be in the studio while they're tracking, and he goes, "Hey, I love that. That's a great bit. That's the best bit." And they went, "Okay, now he's credited because he said that's the best bit." And there's a big fight for credit. It's disgusting.
I'm looking to see who did that. Like, who are these people? I can't come up with any. I'm typing in these people's names. I can't come up with it. Wow.
Beyonce, give me a fucking break.
Beyonce, yeah, she's a joke.
I can't find any of these Wagner for crying out.
We're just listening to Wagner.
We're already on Beyonce. Like, what's wrong with the world?
What is the point of any of that? I mean, I mean, what? I mean, I would love to play it right now, but could you imagine how bad it probably is? I mean, does it even have Jolene? What is even? I don't even know. I don't want to know.
I don't want to hear it.
I don't know. Mike Hammer 777. Whenever I see a bell, I think of Quasimodo. Well, of course you do.
Well, did you miss the other or the previous one? Sorry.
Yeah, I got Glenn. I got Glenn Micadilizio.
Which one are you gonna give Mike?
I don't know. They're all so new to me. Let's see. I got. I already did the one that says Big Bell Super Chat. We did Super Chat Alert. We did. I guess Big Bell Super Chat too. Amazing. I love the monks. More monks.
I stayed up late last night with some tequila and they just pumped out a bunch.
I couldn't believe it. I went on there. I was like, what the fuck?
You'll love the chosen ones.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, Jesus.
They're for our fun, for our pleasure.
They look like they're having a lot of fun.
Yeah. He starts putting a thing. There's other ones. He puts a bottle of water in his head.
I mean, in New York, for most people don't know, that's like the Lubavitchers, the most of the super a sect of Hasidism. Those hats, though, are worth a fortune because they're like sable. They're very.
They're expensive to buy. And there's good ones and not so good ones. They're very expensive to buy. Yeah.
Carolyn Martin says, "Dang, my ears are bleeding. I just listened to her version of Jolene."
Oh.
Ooh. He's the only one that got the joke in the room. Because we need like the music police for shit like that. Wow. I mean, the best thing about Dolly Parton is because she has always had the reins over her empire, and she's always refused. Like Elvis wanted to record "I Was Always Love You," and Colonel Parker said, "Well, we get the publishing," and she's like, "No, you don't. You can't have the song." She's never allowed anybody to do that. And when Kevin Costner approached her. She said, "Yeah, I have no problem with it, but because I own the publishing. You can't give." So there's no way that Beyonce or Jay-Z was able to negotiate with her about publishing, even if they added other losers' names to it.
Right.
I'm sure she gets 100% of the publishing. You can get the credit if you want. She won't allow it. She's very precious about her, and she should be.
Sure.
Because she's all important. Beyonce, fuck off. Simon Garfunkel. He's very he's touring this year, and he's terrible now.
With who?
He's Paul Simon.
That's two people.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm talking about Paul Simon. So, because Art Garfunkel hasn't been able to sing in years, he's done.
Yeah, well, they're very old.
They're very old, but Paul Simon's playing Forest Hills Tennis Stadium. He's from Forest Hills, so right. I would imagine that's a swan song because that's he comes from like 3 blocks away from there.
Yeah.
If I cared, I would go, and I don't, because I don't like him as a solo artist. Actually, I just don't like him. I think he's written some of the greatest music ever, but he's just kind of a curmudgeon-y dickhead.
That's right. You don't like Graceland.
I hate that record. It's pandering.
Yeah.
He's virtue signaling. I just said that earlier. Like when you meet like a white guy in his 50s, and he goes, "Oh man, I love BTS." You know, like, oh yeah, you just think that that's politically correct. We know a couple of people personally that do that. I'm just like, you know what? No. I just feel like it was appropriation. I didn't feel that he was the right artist for that. I think some people are. Some people dive into that. Like, I think Peter Gabriel doesn't do that. Like when Peter Gabriel embraces world music and he invites some of the greatest artists that no one's ever heard of, there's something that seems far more genuine from him to me than Paul Simon. It just seems like he loves the music. He also signs the artists to his real world label.
I know. And then they release the record like no one buys it, but it doesn't matter because it
doesn't matter.
Yosun Dor did very well.
He did. Peter, thank you, Peter.
Yeah,
for that. You know, like I just feel like, you know,
Paul and Yosun Dor was on In Your Eyes, which is like
that's right,
Peter's biggest hit.
Yeah.
I don't know if people care about the fact that he's on there, but he's on there and he's like yelling and screaming in the background. It's fantastic.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's
In Your Eyes.
Yeah. It's amazing.
It's a very African influence, right? You've got all the big baritones in your eyes.
Let me see if there's something going on. Brad, who said my video?
I didn't notice your video freezing on my end, but maybe I'm not looking at the screen enough.
I don't know. I mean, I'm plugged into hardcore, into the internet. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take a quick pee break now that he's here, and I will go check my settings to make sure everything's good.
Sure.
And he knows how to entertain the troops. I'll be right back.
All right. I know how to abuse the audience. Glenn, need another gong video to bring a smile on a Friday evening. You guys are great. Let me look at new gong videos. That's $4.99, so I can't do any of the big ones, but I can do this one. There you go. Thanks for the super chat. There's some other, I had to put in some mega ones, you know, with the big explosions. So we'll have to wait till bigger super chats for those. There's the troll one for any hate channels because the hate channels, they super chat Dirk, you know, they love him. Then we have a few of the chosen ones. They're a good laugh. Yeah. Bit of fun. A little bit of fun, that's all. Just to mix it up. He's been using the same ones now for over a year. Last night I was like, all I do with my last couple of hours awake before I pass out. So I just churned out there's some sexy ones though. NH Professor, $5, found a Miami restaurant full of local talent for your next visit. Delilah. Oh, really? There's a lot of talent in Miami. I'm not going to deny. That's why a lot of it goes there. They actually go there. They're like, I'm moving to Miami from Ukraine and Russia and all over the world. I'm going to Miami so I can wear a little skirt all year long and get hit on by wealthy men. It's full of it. God bless them. Great cigar culture in that town. I know where I'm going the next time I go to Miami. I know the bar. I streamed from there one of the nights where you get to just like order your cigar and your drink, and they ask you how you want to cut, and they light it. These sexy girls, they light your cigar. You just, it's great. And it's not even as pricey as you'd think. You know, it's pricey in comparison to here, but it's not as much money as you would. I was expecting a crazy $500 bill, and it wasn't that bad.
Hopefully it's better now. I just unplugged and replugged.
Oh, really?
When in doubt, do it till you're satisfied, whatever it is.
Brad, I'm just having some tequila. Just stay awake.
Cafe La Trova.
I ordered some nice. Oh, Cafe La Trova is great, DG. That's in on Calle Ocho. It's over in that area, Little Haiti. Very, very. If you want to hear real Cuban music is a whole thing in itself, and the Cuban culture is magnificent. And if you want real daiquiris, and you want chicken on rice, but good, like high quality, you get a Cafe La Trova. I recommend you sit at the bar because the bartenders are top quality. Some of these guys are famous in their own little milieu there, and they do a whole presentation as they mix the drinks. They do it like in the air, like they pour the drink over their head. And then when the party begins to pick up, all the guys behind the bar, they're all musicians as well. They all start playing like trumpet and shakers and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
It's cool.
Joe says, where can I email a pic of my new watch, please? Right here, basherdirk@gmail.com. We love when people get new watches so we can talk about them. I was showing everybody because Melly C and Andy M are obsessed with the new Longines that just came
Hydra
out.
Crest.
Yeah, it's pretty. It reminds me of the Planet Ocean a little bit.
Yeah,
kind of sub meets Planet Ocean.
They did I think they did the right thing at the right time.
I think so too.
Yeah, well, at the right price.
Yeah, it's good. It's like $2,200, and then they've got. I didn't realize that the Arabic ones were the previous gen, and that the sticks are the batons are the new generation. I love the green one with the green on green, the green bezel with the golds. Diesel, very, very nice.
Very nice.
So let me see, Joe. Did you send that to us? Because I'll show it. I've got my email.
Give him a big bang boom. See what's new.
Yeah, sure. Let's see. Okay, what do we got? Let's go to.
I mean, it's $2, so you don't want to use one of them.
Well, I don't I'm not familiar with them enough yet, so maybe you should pick it because you know what the pricing is. I don't know them yet. I just went, oh my god, look, there's a shitload of them.
Earth. You just did that one, and then you did Big Bell. You did both Big Bells, yeah.
I did both Big Bells, yeah. I didn't, yeah. I did.
Okay, well, we'll do a troll one. Just like we'll pretend you're a troll, Joe. You're not, but this is like because sometimes the trolls super chat Dirk, and it's funny, and he embraces it. So here's a troll,
hey,
just for a laugh.
I love that. Do you hear that? That's pretty great.
It's just funny the way she goes. You can see the back door opened, and then she comes out of the cave. It's like the troll.
Oh
super
shit!
Chatting.
Check it out. Guess what he got, guys? Holy shit! The new Longines.
Oh, he got the new Longines.
Wow.
Well, here I am expecting these watches to be available in a couple of months because I'm so used to the bigger brands, you know.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I forget. Today. Of course, you could just buy one today. Wow,
look at that.
That's the one that this watch, that watch guy liked. That Mike.
Yeah. Okay.
That was his favorite one as well.
On Milanese. Look at that.
Yeah.
Nice. That's a pretty watch.
Can you zoom in even more?
Let me try.
Or you can't.
I think that's as far as it'll let me
go.
But
it looks nice though.
Oh, it's a great looking watch. It's totally sub meets Planet Ocean, isn't it?
God, Omega must be fuming.
Yeah, especially with that bracelet.
How much is their version of that? Because they have a watch just like that. This black dial. It's a Planet Ocean black dial, blue bezel.
Jeez, let's go.
And it's 10 grand or something. I mean, it's a better watch, of course, because it's, you know, Longines have their own movement caliber numbers, but they're based on another caliber, right? They're not making their own calibers, right?
I don't think so. I don't see a Planet Ocean on the. Let me go there.
No, it's definitely there. It's got blue
with the Milanese on it, or no?
I don't know if it's Milanese
because that's a No Time to Die bracelet, right? Okay, so hold on. Screenshot. Here we go. So here's the Planet Oceans. I mean, that bezel is pretty identical, except for the knurling, of course. So that let's
you see that it's in the middle there, the blue.
Yeah, that one,
the black. Yeah,
you'll find it. That's
I don't know if it's on. There it is there, right. But it's not on Milanese. Okay.
Yeah,
I mean that's a handsome watch too. Like, what was it? 9200.
I
don't know.
This one looks like it has bigger crown guards.
I think there's going to be a lot of brands pissed off with what Longines just did.
Well, fuck them.
Fuck them.
Wake up.
Like that new Chris Ward True GMT thing is an abomination. It's terrible.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Oh, look, it's Aaron Taylor Johnson.
And by the way, all the photos on the Longines website are your favorite guy, Henry Cavill, wearing the watch. And he's wearing the blue one with the black dial.
Let's go to Longines.
Let's go look at Henry Cavill. This guy's a cool motherfucker as well, though.
Oh, I know. He's got a voice like this, though.
If you click on the watch itself, and then it goes to a load of photos underneath.
That's the GMT. We don't want that one.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh, snap. What happened?
You're back to Omega.
Yeah. Okay. So let's go. Where's it? There's the Hydro. Oh,
you're on the GMT section. You got to get out of there.
Oh, I got to get out of there. Okay, hold on.
Yeah.
Let me go to Conquest, right? Hydro Conquest. Here we go. There they are. Very
so
attractive.
If you click on the blue,
yeah,
you'll see Cavill wearing it in the photo. And like there are more photos.
Oh, you have to click on it. Click on that, right?
Yeah. Now go down. There he is. Look, out by the water on the rocks. And I like
on the rocks.
I like that they close the back. Close the goddamn back.
I said the same exact thing.
Because they get, and the one thing I didn't mention on my show, I forgot to about that new fucking Omega Constellation thing, is it's thick. It's over 12 millimeters thick, and it shouldn't be that thick. This thing is a dive watch with 300, not 200, 300 meters water resistance, and it's under 12 millimeters thick.
Let's look at it.
I better make a video on this.
1170 millimeters. Look at that. Yeah, this is a very pretty watch, and that's a very, very pretty Superman.
Listen, they have him for men, and they have Jennifer Lawrence for women.
Yeah, perfect.
Is this going to be the year for Longines?
I always hope so. I'm always rooting for Longines. Always.
Yeah, I hope they send me. I'm going to reach out to them tonight before I go to bed.
Yeah, you should.
They want to send me a watch.
Send me a watch. I'll do a review of it.
Well, that's what they did for Mike. They sent him 3 of them. Now he has to send them back.
Them 3 of them.
Yeah, he got 3 of them to review. He sends them back. which I think they should, because his video already did really, really well very quickly. I think, and he gives a nice, firm, honest review, which I think people will appreciate, rather than just like doing an Adrian Barker thing. Yeah. With Christopher Ward. It's more sincere. And I think they're going to sell more watches because of that. I think they should gift him the watches, or at least one of them.
One of them would be nice. Look at that. It's different. The green one. That's, listen, oh, gray on black, blue on black. Oh, whoa,
listen, if you own a Sub or a Seamaster, you don't need this watch. But if you don't have that kind of money, not many people have the 10 or 12. 2,200. You've got to find this brand has history. Christopher Ward don't have history.
No,
you know what I mean?
Longines got great history.
Longines go back as far as most of them go back.
Yeah.
So come on.
Wow.
I don't need to make a video. I can just show clips of us talking about this in my video. And that will be my video.
Hey, Glenn Michelazio, he got some pictures for us too. I love how everybody's doing. But since we're on the watch train, let's go. iBash is approved. We love this new look.
Your color is nice on your camera.
Oh, thanks.
It's kind of sepia.
Well, they upgraded the, you see the logo's different, and they changed a lot of stuff, and they gave me the ability to change the settings on the camera, which they didn't have. I used to have it before when I used to use that camo cam thing, which was great. But hold on, let me go. Glenn Michelazio.
Oh, I've been demonetized on my video. Why?
What'd you play?
Copyright issues. What did I do? What did I play? That's fine. It's not about the clicks in those videos.
Dornbluth regulator. Look at that.
Oh, I played YMCA for a second. Did I?
You did? Oh, man. First of all, anybody who wrote that is dead.
Yeah, I did, because I showed that Iranian, that LA Persian dancing, because she was so excited about Iran being bombed. And now her cousin just got killed by an American airstrike. Yeah.
So yeah, how much yay is left in that? Yeah.
Be careful what you wish for, bitch.
Wow, this is like one of those watches that you see them every once in a while, and this is like high horology shit, and you never. I know so many people.
That's a regulator,
yeah, that's
incredible. The Tech make one as well.
Yeah,
in the Long Hall, the bar in Dublin on Georgia Street, all those big old clocks, they're all regulators. Wow. There's 3 clocks down the hallway. They're all regulators. Yeah.
Wow.
That's that's high level.
That's
but Tech have one that has the same configuration, but it has a kind of a steel silver dial or something like that. Yeah. It's pretty nuts.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Carolyn Martin, for the unboxing, beautiful watch. Congratulations, indeed.
And that's $10, so maybe we'll do a slightly bigger one.
Yeah,
it's not mega, but it's okay. We'll do. What's huge? Is this one? Is this new?
I got to get used to them all. So
okay, I'll play it. Hang on.
Yeah, play it. That's our regular one.
We know.
Yeah,
we know that one. Sorry,
that one's famous.
That one's famous. Okay, here's one.
What was that? It was like Prince backwards.
Are they loud? Are they too loud?
They're
really loud in my headphones.
That was loud. Thanks, Carolyn. Thank you. And Andrew, show some love, everybody. Take a moment to upvote, please, if you can. What are you wearing on the wrist today? What do you got? What are you wearing?
Well, I had a few different things on. Let me get rid of that chat. Thanks, Andrew.
Gifted 5 iBashers memberships, you maniac.
And then let's remove that. So right now I have the Pam.
Nice.
And what did I have on? Oh yeah, I have the 5513. So the 5512 sold.
It did. Okay.
Yeah. So now I have another 5513 vintage 1971, I think. 72. You like this?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I do.
This one doesn't have the, the papers that the other one had, but otherwise it would be more money. But it's 8,500 for 1971.
You know what I say about that? I say, who cares? Who cares?
Yes.
Why would anybody care? You have that watch.
But the papers? Yeah,
I don't need the fucking papers for that.
It's too old to care about that.
It's too old to care. Yeah. Oof.
Yeah, isn't it pretty? You'd rock one of these things.
I'd rock the shit out of
This is like, if you're gonna own a sub, you should own this sub.
Vintage sub. Yeah, it's got.
That's the sub. Yeah. That would be the one.
I don't love the new ones. I liked them. I liked them a lot, but that I love. That I love.
Yeah. You really like this.
That I love.
And the old steel has a different luster. It just does.
Yeah.
It looks very, very different. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's not the
and the other watch I was rocking for a bit, just to show people, was because I was looking at the new Omega. We'll go over to Omega in a minute. Everybody, we're going to talk about it because Dirk knows so much about Omega. Kind of. And we'll talk about the constellations. And I was looking at the boxes and they're very sexy.
Yeah.
But they're so fucking expensive for their gold pieces. It's mad.
And
I was like, guys, if you're spending that money, get yourself a fucking Calatrava or get, or a Vacheron or something, or invest in a magnificent Breguet in gold that retails at 170, 180. I have to use my face as a fulcrum here. And buy yourself that.
Wow. Yeah, that's a horse of a different color.
Yes, that's a work of art.
That's the music you want to hear, the music of the Emerald City when you open up that.
You know what I noticed as well? I was just wearing it on the show. It has the tag and everything, the papers and everything. But I noticed when it was on my wrist, because I haven't put it on in a bit, I noticed this. Listen. Hear that?
Oh.
When it's on your wrist, you can hear it tick. Do I have to take off noise reduction? Let me see. Edit mic seconds. Echo cancellation.
I mean, I hear fan noise right now, but I don't know what that is because this. I guess it does have a fan. It could be me.
You hear that thing?
I hear that.
You can hear it tick when it's on your wrist, dude. So let me stick it on.
That's because it's got a tourbillon on it. It's got a tourbillon. That's one of them tourbillons. Wow. That means it's fancy like, right? Yeah, well. Sure.
Yeah.
Not only can I hear it, but I can see and hear it at the same time.
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah.
It's a work of art.
Well, what isn't that $1 million? 1,500,000. Which is that?
Well, not for me. Oh, not this one. No, I mean, Breguet, for better or for worse, goes for a lot less on the gray market.
Right, because people stupid.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on who you're going for. Let me see. I have.
You know who needs to start wearing Breguet? Beyonce.
Yeah, because then people will pay attention.
They'll say it's the best, it's the greatest, no one's better.
Yeah,
they'd be right. Now I want a Longines. Yeah, let me give Andrew a big giant big bang boom because he gave us a super chat and he gifted 5 memberships. Jesus Christ! I say let's. You know what you chose? That looks like a party.
The chosen super chat.
It was chosen super chat because he chose them. Yeah, that's fantastic. You know, I have the Chabad on my street. I'm very good friends with Rabbi Zeph, and he's a pretty cool guy. And he's very, very got a very dirty sense of humor, though. He's very, very funny, and he helped me save a cat. So that's what I gotta say. But like no matter what, they're always wearing all that stuff. And I'm just like, even in the dead of summer, I'm thinking, isn't there like a
Yeah,
parade, like
it's painful looking.
isn't
Yeah.
there I guess it's a sacrifice like Opus Dei or something like that. Isn't there like a nice like seersucker version of that shit? Because it's so heavy.
No, you see them playing ball down in London City by the water, and they're sweating. They're just what they're wearing stinks because it's just like.
Well, I know it's freaking heavy duty, and you look at the cloth. The cloth is usually some kind of wool. It's like a worsted wool. It's unbelievable. Danny Gutierrez loves Longines. Yeah, we're big fans of Longines on this show, man, and everybody should be. It's a great brand. Carolyn Martin says 8,500 for that watch. Yeah, 8,500
for which one?
For the sub you just had on. That's what you said.
Yeah, only 8,500. Yeah, I mean, listen, Simone had it for 10,500, 10,1100. He's just giving me a good deal because he's moving out all the stuff from his old vaults. Everybody wants a 1655, but I don't think he's going to sell it because his father used to wear it. But his father is a big aficionado and collector, and these are part of it. So the 5512 was one of those, and this is one of those. So he's giving a discount. So yeah, it's a fucking deal. I should probably just fucking keep it or just buy it for you, Dirk. Let's get a crowd fund.
Get those super chats going.
Let's get a crowd fund to finally get Dirk a sub. And the sub to beat all subs.
I don't need anything. Let that be somebody's job. Listen, do I want it? Absolutely. Do I need it? Absolutely not. I'm so happy. Look, I'm wearing my reduced today.
Yeah, you're doing well.
I love that. I've got my first Omega in space. I've got my Millie. I wore the
Glenn
Millie all day yesterday.
Sapphire? No, it's
no.
not. This is pre-Sapphire years.
Pre-Sapphire years.
So there's one of the. That's one of the. They want 100 in pounds.
Oh, that's very pricey. It's pricey.
So I guess the RRP was 118 in British pounds, which is what, 140?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you can find them out there for this for 42.5. There's one for 42.5.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot more
some serious horology for that kind of money.
Yeah. 42.5 for it.
Andy wants to know if the hang tag is still on it. It looked like it to me.
On the Brigade, yeah. I have it here. It's a lovely leather hang tag. Of course,
just like the Trump tourbillon. No, the Trump's really is a tourbillon. This is a tourbillon. His is the tour hyphen billion. Hold it up to the camera for Carolyn, says Andrew.
Oh, the sub?
Yeah.
Okay. So get rid of the. I'll do this then.
Let me get rid of that for now. Sorry, Andrew. Oh.
Yeah, you see the natural patina, all original parts. Now, the 5512 had the original bracelet.
Yeah.
This is what they replaced them all with. This is very typical.
That's a service bracelet?
Yeah, back in the day, you sent off your watch to be repaired by Rolex, and it came back with the newer bracelet.
Yeah.
And this is the newer. I mean, it's really stiff. It's still quite stiff, like it's new, which is cool. By the way, I don't have filthy nails. That's blood. I've been practicing a lot of bass.
Oh, cool.
That's actually blood. So
he's slapping the bass, slapping the
bass. So this, it's still an old bracelet, but it is a newer, because the oldest ones didn't have the fold over. See this? Yeah. It didn't have that. So anyway, but it's still old, But yeah,
it's super satiny looking.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I mean, I think that's luxury. If you ask me, like, first of all, for anybody who's got polished center links or polished outer links, it's a bitch. Because like shit shows up after a while. That they don't. Oh,
Two-liner.
oh.
Nice and simple.
Me likey.
Yeah, it's classic old sub, you know. This is
When I think
and
sub,
this is
that's
good
what-
for women too, like women who want to wear a sub.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not just saying that for Carolyn, but like
Yeah. Well,
anyone out there who's like, I want to get my wife like a nice stainless steel, because not all women want to wear the flashy gold and the diamonds. They want a fucking good solid, but the newer ones are just a little too chunky, and you know they're overwhelming. This has that kind of nice elegance. So if you want your woman with a sub on, this also might work as well if she has the right wrist for it. You know, you need the right wrist for it.
Or it could just be spangly like a bracelet, and that can look cute and sexy too. You know, I think
I love
I
that.
don't like
Women
loose
get away
watches on
with
men,
that.
but I love them on ladies though. I love
Loose
a
watches.
loosey-goosey bracelet on a lady, but on men I don't like it. Like I hate.
So you
the
don't
way
like it
Roger Waters.
on Roger Waters'
No,
wrist?
I hate the way he wears. It drives
And you
me
don't like Mark
bananas.
King with his
No, it drives me
gold
nuts.
president?
No. Forget your bracelet fitted, please. Jesus Christ, I don't like it. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
it's pretty. Why'd they get rid of the clasp having the mimicking of the actual bracelet? Why did they get rid of that? I like it.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
Look at like the clasp is not smooth. You know, now they're smooth. They don't mimic the oysterness of the bracelet. You know what I mean?
You're talking about milled versus stamped.
Well,
so a milled clasp is one solid piece that was milled out.
Yeah,
that's the new ones like you have and Emmett has. These are the old stamped ones, which was a piece of steel that was turned. They got a flat piece of steel and they turned it and made the shape. Yeah. That's the old way that they did it, which, you know, technically is not as good, but it's got charm, baby.
Yeah, it's charm.
And let's face it, that's what it's all about.
It won't focus. Bitch.
Yeah.
There it goes. Yeah. But it mimics the links of the oyster, you know.
And you can tell it hasn't been polished much at all because the crown is still very much there. Like, yeah, this is a very good example of a 5513. There are better ones, but they go for 15,000, 18,000, you know, with the boxing papers and blah, blah, blah. It all depends. The 5512 that the guy bought should have been 20,000.
Sure, should have been.
You know what I
mean? Yeah, and everything.
But he got it at a bargain.
Andrew with 5 more Basher memberships. Fucking maniac. Okay, Andrew, this is for your super chat, and for this, listen. You've done 10 super chat memberships tonight, and so I'm going to give you this. I haven't seen it yet. Here we go.
That's me drunk. That's what I do when I'm drunk.
Jeez, let me figure out what that means. Wow. And Charles Thompson, Andrew, you have a heart of gold. He sure does. Andrew, listen, man. Andrew is he's a total other crazy person. Let's hit him up with that. Let's see what else we got. That troll super chat we did already. Super chat alert. Oh, there's there's 2 chosen super chats, huh?
No, there's 4.
Oh, there's 4. Are they all different?
Yeah, they're the video gets worse and worse.
Okay.
You want to do part 2? Let's do it.
Okay. It should be champagne, but it's not. It's a big bottle of water.
It's a big bottle of water.
That's because, you know, like there's so much sacrifice going on with their Talmudic studies. Like you've seen Yentl, right?
Yeah.
That's a lot of work, man.
No, but he gets silly because he starts trying to pour it in and it's not even going anywhere near the bowl. It's really funny. I think it's funny.
It would be funny if we had one of the ones where they're at the strip club.
Yeah, sure.
And Charles Thompson, thank you so much. And also, hey, Glenn Michalizio starting the Dirk Fund with $10.
Dirk Fund for the sub.
You're don't be crazy, people. You're crazy.
You don't have a you don't have a sub. I mean, you have the Millie. That's a 300, just like the sub, I guess. Yeah.
Milgauss is my favorite Rolex of all time. But don't think I haven't always looked at the sub one, because I've always loved the no date. I like the Submariner, not the obviously the.
Yeah, this is back when it was the Submariner.
Submariner. The sub date is a thing. That's not my thing. I'm not a big Cyclops fan at all. I don't hate it anymore. I used to hate it. But listen, I'm fine. Thank you all very much. But that's very sweet of you. But unnecessary. Let's go with this one. What music is that?
I don't know. I found it online. I don't know.
That's really good. Those are fun. Thank you for that. It's very sweet of you. Is the lunette cracked? Andy Dufresne asked.
The bezel?
Yeah.
There's a small ding. Yeah, but you want the ding. The dings it's like with old Speedies. You don't complain about the scratches and the dings they have.
I want out over 90.
Yeah, but they're part of it.
It's I see it. I see it.
You see a slight little crack there.
I don't care about that. I'd wear that.
You can see it more in the camera than you can when it's on your wrist. I can tell you that. I'm only seeing it fully clearly now that I'm doing this. When it's on the wrist, I can't see it. But that's part of the charm.
I mean, it's 71, right?
By the way, if you
find
it means
that the bezel wasn't
find one
replaced.
with absolutely no issues whatsoever anywhere and all fully original, get ready to pay 25 grand.
Yeah.
Okay. 30.
I like that shit.
You know what I mean? So 8,500. I'm
so
taking it. When I got my Daytona, the first time I got a ceramic bezel Daytona, it was used and I bought it for 24. It was before the spike. I sold it for more. And I got it from Simone, and he goes, listen, I could polish this and bring it back to absolutely new, but you won't wear it.
Yeah.
He goes, wear it, take it out. It's already got those scuffs on the polish center links, and now you don't have to fucking worry. Where if you ever want to sell it and bring it back to me, I'll bring it back to new, but don't wear it out new because you're not going to enjoy it. You're going to be terrified of those first few. Yeah. And he was so right. I wore that watch the way you're supposed to wear a watch.
Yeah. The first thing I got on my Milgauss, I was depressed for a month. I was depressed. And it's so minor and it means nothing. And I didn't realize it until they saw it on the show. Now,
you're supposed to let the watch breathe. Let it live.
I've got like on my dial on my reduced, there's a little bit of I don't know if you're going to be able to see it here. But, like there might have been a little bit of water because this was serviced right before I got it. So maybe somebody got a little water in there or something. And it's just very, very you can't see it. I can see it in the sunlight only. But, when I saw that, I was like, oh, man, some AG charm. I dig it. I thought it was cool. Like, I don't want a museum piece. I want to put something on my wrist and wear
these things forever. You're going to let them live.
I'm going to switch. I'm going
to let them live.
I'm going to go Millie now. I'm going to switch over. Wore the Millie all day yesterday, so the time should be right. The time is right. It is. Let's go. Give you a little polish. Milgauss. I mean, listen. This was the Rolex of my dreams, and my dream came true. There you go.
Yeah, it looks great.
Came true. There it is. Boom.
It's very strong, isn't it?
So great. And you know what? Like I was on the train and it was a really sunny day yesterday, and like you're out in the street and like the way that the light hits the green crystal, I'm like, wow. Still
quite high, isn't it? That one. Show me again.
I mean, is it high?
I've had a few of them. Yeah, I like them though. They have charm. I like the curves.
Yeah. Well, it's a real pure oyster case, isn't it? Really.
Yeah. That's a lot higher than this. Look.
Oh yeah, that's way flatter.
It's quite flat.
Yeah. It's way flatter.
But except for the crystal, see, doming has domed.
This also has a Faraday cage in it, so it has to be a little bit thicker.
That's right.
The new ones, if they decide, I don't think they will. I don't predict Rolex. Why would I do that? If they do come out with a new Milgauss for the 70th anniversary, it won't have a Faraday cage because it's unnecessary.
They'll take their time. They'll take their time.
It's going to be 75 years. They're going to do it. But if they do, it'll be much, much thinner than this.
Did you see the new leaks?
No.
Apparently, it was possibly a blue GMT, like a Batman, but with a blue dial. You want to see photos?
Yeah, I want to see it. Yeah, I want to see it. Please. Yeah. Because I'm not interested, but I'm so interested.
I fucking like it too.
Oh, you like it?
I like it. I'm like,
hey, baby, I like it.
I'll have me some of that. Mind you, you know.
Who's just up the road from you? Oh, Andrew, let's get the fam together for drinks with Dirk. And dude, anytime, bring it fucking on. I'll meet you for drinks in New York. Oh, Jesus. Oh, boy.
I like it.
Oh,
if it's real, I like it.
Oh, boy. Oh. Wow.
Yeah. And then there's a new Yachtmaster, apparently. They're bringing the Yachtmaster 2 back.
Yeah, I mean, are they? I don't understand.
I don't know if it's real or not.
I mean, does anybody care about this watch? Nobody cared about it when it was in existence.
That's right. I care about that.
I mean, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That is beautiful. And the dial is blue also?
Well, everything, if the dial wasn't blue, it was black, that would be the Batman as we know it.
Sure, right.
It's the fact that it's blue dial.
Yeah. It's hard to tell from it. I think that is fucking gorgeous.
It's time to talk about the new Omega releases.
Yeah. Hey, Time to Unwind. Of course I remember Time to Unwind. Where you been for a year or plus? $1.99. Where have you been? I love it. I mean, everybody saw your Rolling Stones logo so many times. Where have you been all this time? I hope you're okay. I'm going to give you some cowbells. I'm going to go old school for you. Okay, let's hit the Omega train.
So the constellation called the Observatory.
Yeah.
This is that. And that's just 5. I think there's 9 of them in total.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I love the fact that Omega's paying attention to the constellation one. I love it. But once again, Omega needs to get rid of everything else and close that case back because we don't care.
The case back has the constellation. It has
the
observatory.
Yeah, it does. They have to.
Okay. The steel is 10.8, dude. In euros, 10.8. What the fuck? Crazy. Look at nice box though. I was saying about box.
Yeah, the box is beautiful.
So you got it here in steel with, I guess, Sedna gold.
Yes,
it reminds me of the Venice edition Seamaster. Do you remember that?
I loved that watch, and I really thought you should have got that watch.
I know, I should have.
But that was when you guys got into your kerfuffle.
That's right. It has the dog leg.
Yeah, I love the dog leg. Ooh,
yeah.
I love it.
And
5-pound dial.
5-pound dial.
Yeah, that box is tired though. We're
10.8. 10.8.
It's 11 grand.
Stop. And then there's a blue and a green. Let's look at the green just for shits and giggles.
Sexy. It's a beautiful, beautiful, elegant gentleman's watch. That would look beautiful on the ladies too.
Here's one thing. It has a mad high accuracy movement, but no seconds hand. So who cares? Why would you care how accurate? I have 2 Vacheron. I have a Vacheron and I have a Piaget that are 2-handers, and they're super accurate, but I can't tell unless I sit there for days. This one has ceramic black and it's more money. It's 12.1.
Because that stupid dial, because it's a process that Omega's really proud of. Like Rolex is proud of their processes.
Mhm.
And that dial is like Omega's new, like, look, kids. That's why they're charging that.
Right.
But I don't understand how you could talk about high accuracy and not have a seconds hand. How is anybody going to know? You have to wait till it changes. You can't.
You have to sit around for a month and see if you know. Like, what are you going to do? I do like. I'm a sucker for a black alligator, though.
I won't wear alligator, but I like the way it looks. But I wouldn't wear it. But
you'd wear that if I gave it to you.
I wouldn't. I couldn't.
Okay, now here's
maybe alligators because they're dicks.
50. They're total assholes. They eat each other, for crying out loud.
They do.
50,600 euros. That's about 60.
Can I just say this though? That thing is one of the most fucking gorgeous watches I've ever seen for a lady's watch. I mean, that I would like, like Jana loves the Jen Aniston, right? I think this blows that out of the fucking water. It's elegant. Look at that box.
No, Jen Aniston beats it.
I don't think so.
And will cost less.
It will cost way less. Yeah. But look at this thing. I don't need an open case back. First of all, that movement is boring.
And here's the problem. It's over 12 millimeters thick because of that. Remove the open case back. You can tell us how accurate it is. It doesn't matter. We believe you. We know you're not lying.
The rotor's moving.
You know how that adds 2 or 3 millimeters onto the back of the watch. Don't do that.
So unnecessary.
And also, if this is a lady's watch, you think ladies are looking at the back? I'm sorry, but
no, they don't care.
But they don't care. They want the watch to look as good from the side and down the barrel shot, and the front is what matters to ladies. Okay, and even with nerdy fellas, we look at the back of the watch for like 5 minutes and then we're done. Like we're over it then. Now there's a white gold one that's even more money than the yellow gold one, which is weird. And then there's the platinum. Check out the brace. Check out the strap on the platinum with the cracks in it. Kind of sexy. You're not down with it?
I don't love that watch. I don't like the color combo. I don't like the cracks. It looks like faux. Like how people. I like Fotina. How people. I don't love that. I love the other one. I love the alligator one that I wouldn't wear, but that's beautiful. That box though, I think that case is sex on a stick.
It's a beautiful box, but dude.
Yeah.
Dude.
I know.
Dude.
Are you going to show the Breguet box?
I'm going to show the Breguet box again. That's one piece of wood carved into a box.
Right. But what are you going to do? Put your concealer and your mascara. And what are you going to use that box for? Like the rest of us, all our watch boxes are in storage. Nobody fucking cares about that.
It's true, but like,
I mean, you might keep your watch in there because it's so low profile. The
bottom half?
Yeah, you might just do.
I see what you're saying. Like a
display, maybe?
Yeah, a little display. Yeah.
Nice. Because I think the big box, obviously Omega's learning from their mistakes with the big giant man on the moon box, which, what are you going to do with that? You could barely check that in on Ryanair. It's so big.
Yeah. It's true.
It's just too big. And I have the small one. I have the very small for my first Omega Space, the smaller version of the Man on the Moon box. But what do I have? Where is it? I always keep my watch here. Where did I put it? I always keep the Man in the Moon like on my lower shelf. I just, this comes right out of the box.
Oh yeah.
So I just
so you put away the rest, and
I put the rest is gone, and I just have
Oh, there she is inside. Look.
Yeah. That's it.
That was kind of a sexy moment when you opened that and it just appeared.
This is why is my green screen acting stupid right now?
Sexy bourgeois music.
So this is all I really use.
Oh, that is a great watch. That is fucking great.
This watch is so gorgeous.
That is great.
You want to see half of it? Oh, okay. I mean, that's come on. Yeah, this is a perfect size box. It's perfect. Yeah. Guess what? Travel with this. Done.
Yeah.
Travel.
No, that's very smart the way they do that.
Yeah, it's very smart. When I saw it, I went, "Oh my god, that's genius." I
And
like
what
what
do we
Omega's doing with the boxes. I do.
what do we think about this Sedna Gold on the alligator?
Not as nice as the other ones. It's nice, but it's a little too monochromatic for me. And I just the whole open case back thing. I think Omega. I need Reynold. Do you watch the show, right, Reynold? Don't stop doing that. No one cares. Close it up and put the observatory on the back like we're used to with constellations.
Now
I know
listen,
they have it on the rotor, but
I was down with the Venice edition, which I
Yeah.
should have gotten. I was down with that one. This is the Venice. Where is it? Here it is. Yeah, and this is the one in gold, but they had the back with the
hippocampus on
hippocampus. Yeah.
I mean, that is design. There's ornamentation there, and it looks a certain way. Can you go back to that box, that Louis Brutin Omega box, which I think is look at that thing.
Well, this is made to look like the gondola.
Oh,
It's the gondola. It's black, like all the gondola, because by law they have to color their gondolas black. That was after a lot of quarrels years ago because they were trying to outdo each other. And the law said, okay, you're all black now. It doesn't matter. You can't compete with each other for the color. The taxis can, but not the gondolas. So the whole thing is like and the inside is the red velvet, just like the gondola.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the whole point.
Look at that box, though.
That box is sick. If I own this, I remember looking at this watch. Well, it was actually the steel. It wasn't this one. It was the steel. But I remember thinking, I'm going to keep that thing in the box open like that on display with a light shining on it.
Well, it's got the little mini box like I have. Look, it's got the exact same thing.
Yeah, you got the mini box. Yeah.
Actually, I think that might have been one of the first ones. It was the first.
Yeah, it was the first.
Yeah, I think.
And look at the design, just like on the gondolas. Look.
Oh,
because they owe it to Venice. They owe so much to Venice. Yeah. Their whole design thing.
That watch is gorgeous, man.
I know. Listen, back when I was lusting after one, this gold one was 14.5. It's 21.5 now.
Omega.
Yeah. And this one was 5,800 and it's 76 now.
Yeah.
But you can't get it. You have to contact the boutique and you can only buy it here in Venice. So you know how many are on Chrono? Zero.
Yeah. It was very limited. I mean,
and anybody who owns it is not selling it.
Is it too busy, the back, though? It's a little too busy, right?
And this is a slim watch.
This is the Omega 8800, the whole 8000 series. Where just, they've got some arabesque and some stuff on the back, and it's fine. But is that what you want to see? I want to see a 321. I want to see that kind of movement. I don't think that it's like Panerai open case back. It's just plates. It doesn't thrill me. I don't need to see metal plates.
This is all Côte de Genève.
Yeah, it's all the Côte de Genève.
Going in different directions with a crystal over it with the hippocampus. It is a little bit clustered, yes.
It's very busy, and then the stuff there, and then Edizione Venezia.
Yeah, I kind of need one of these. And look at that crown.
Yeah, the London.
Onion crown, but it's like based on the roofs of the basilica. So I kind of should have one of these, but I have to figure that out. They've gone up so much.
Yeah, I mean, you were so in with that guy too, and then till Speedygate.
Till Speedygate.
But this is so sharp. Listen, I've said this, and I'm the biggest Omega fanboy in the whole wide world. There are things on my new Omega in space that are a little sharp. I'm not saying they're going to cut me, but like if I do the difference between feeling the edges of an oyster bracelet and the clasp, especially like when you feel.
Such a Millie?
This is my Milgauss. Yeah.
Yeah. If you search with your thumb,
no, there's nothing.
You search for a sharp edge, you won't find it.
No, there's not a single solitary piece of sharpness. But
you're not going to find it on your reduced either.
No, I certainly don't find it on the
reduced.
But
you will find it.
So here's the first Omega in space, which don't get me wrong, I'm madly in love with this watch. But however,
Can you find
The
that?
bracelet is absolutely like a piece of silk. It's absolutely
Okay.
gorgeous.
Good.
When it comes to the clasp, like right here, this edge right here is very, very sharp.
Okay.
And then when I get to the actual clasp, the edges of these clasps are actually, they're not going to cut me.
Now, let me ask you something. Go up to the watch head itself.
Yep.
And the underside, on the sides,
No, it's
underside,
beautiful.
it's fine. Okay,
It's
good.
beautiful.
Because that's where,
it's beautiful.
that's where when they have the problem, they have it there, right there.
This is it's Rolex be smooth and beautiful.
Okay.
It couldn't be nicer. Straight lugs, bitches. Ooh. If you love a Speedy like I love a Speedy, if you love a Speedy like I love a Speedy, listen, I love the Lyre lugs too, but I just think that there's something so unbelievably gorgeous about straight lugs.
Straight lugs.
There's my sapphire bitches. All right, she's going on now. Yeah. There's a couple of things there that, and it makes me wonder. Listen, this was Basher X. Thank you. I love you more than life itself, and I don't care. But maybe they're making their bracelets somewhere else. It's possible. I mean, I don't think the Swiss are capable of making something sharp like that. I don't think they could. They wouldn't. But when you outsource stuff, they might do.
It's outsourced, has to be.
And then
it's also, I've had a couple of the new Speedies, the 3861 regulars that came through the house that I sold on, and I never put them on. Some of them had stickers on, but I did check them and they were fine. However, I've held other ones. I was in Heathrow that time and I held one and I was like, there it is again. And the Pontiff, that was back when we were all in contact. Even the Pontiff said, independently of me, like I wasn't on the show, and he's like, he's right. It's like, it's not finished right. He's Oisín, he's right. He's a cool dude. He's right. So
you weren't wrong about that, because I felt when that watch came out, I was like, ooh, that is sharp as a tack. And I even mentioned it when I did my first Omega Space video to the manager of the store on Fifth Avenue, the flagship store. And after that, he instantly was like no longer super cool to me.
John Smith, we're born in the same year, man. Very important year. Many things happened in that year, 1973.
Yeah, and one of the greatest records ever made in the history of rock music came out in 1973.
John, if this was 1973, I would have to keep it.
Yeah. 71. It's 2 years older than you both.
Yeah. 72, I think, or 71. I have to check. But I don't think it's 73.
And guys, what's the greatest album that came out in 1973?
Dark Side of the Moon.
Did that come out in 73?
Yeah.
Oh, that's tough.
What was the one you were thinking of?
Goodbye Yellow Brick Road.
Oh, shit.
Oh, man. Listen, you know who was making great music in 1973? Everybody.
Everyone. 1973
Everybody's making great music. They're making great music.
Yeah.
Just real music by real musicians, great songwriters, great players, great everything about it. I mean, it was just a banner year for amazing 73, 74, 75, amazing stuff. Oh, Dark Side of the Moon. That's fucked, though. Shit. Yeah, well,
I discovered another. I keep discovering things about 1973. I discovered another thing because there's all these fucking Zios around the internet trying to say that, they're so anti-Arab and all of that, and they're trying to say that TSA started in 2001 because of 9/11. It's not true at all. You know what year TSA was founded? 73.
Oh shit!
73 is the beginning of everything.
Well, they're all a pack of frauds, so fuck them.
Yeah.
Like who's my favorite guy? Like I always tell when people like want to talk about all that
73
shit,
boys in the room.
Back in the day when the Golda Meir, whose real name is Mabovich, by the way, she made up that name, just like our Milikovsky made up his name. Her real name is Golda Mabovich. Fucking Ben Gurion's real name is David Grun, because he's German.
Right. Yeah, it wasn't Gurion. It was
Ariel Sharon is Ariel Shinnerman.
Right.
Shimon Perez is Simon Persky. Levi Eshkol is Levi Skolnick. Moshe Charette. Those guys, everybody's full of shit. They're all
Poles. They're fucking Poles.
They're all mostly Poles or Austrians or whatever.
Yeah.
It's just a load of crap, Just trying to, it's like, like Gene Simmons. His real name is Heimwitz. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He changed his name to Gene Klein when he came to the United States, and then Gene Simmons because it was a better name for rock and roll, because everybody changed their name in rock and roll.
Well, Simmons is a cool rock and roll name.
It's a very cool name.
Yeah. John Smith, older 1973, Seth MacFarlane, Jim Parsons, Heidi Klum.
Heidi Klum.
And Monica Lewinsky. Wow.
I met her. I served her a couple of drinks, and she's had lunch at my bar so many times. I love her. She's a great girl. Sweetheart lady. And beautiful. What a face on her. Gorgeous girl. Beautiful blue eyes like a kid. No, Monica Lewinsky used to drink at Rio.
Oh, Lewinsky.
She lived down the block. She used to sell bags. She made handbags, and she used to sell them to our boss and other customers. Dark Side of the Moon from Investment Janitor. Where you been, invest? Oh, look at that. Speaking of which, oh God, look at that. I love that watch. Look at that. That's beautiful. Thanks so much for baby. What can we do here? We can do something new, something borrowed, something blue. Which ones have we not done yet? I
think we did them all. Maybe.
Okay, let's do a super chat alert. That's amazing.
So I thought about super chat alert was like maybe you could use it for your first super chat of the evening. Like, oh my God, here come the super chats,
Here they come, walking down the street. Get the funniest looks from all the Bashes in me. So who was I talking to the other day that had no idea that who the monkeys were? And I was like, "That what? How could you not know that?" I forget who it was.
They're young.
No, they weren't. And I was shocked. I was like, how did you miss the monkeys? Because they're not just zeitgeisty. They're, perpetually around. And, I was thinking about it. I said, take the last train to Clarksville. And like, no, I don't know that song. I'm like, oh,
wow.
Well, I'm a believer. Because I always think that Neil Diamond, because he wrote it, well, I saw her face out of my mind. You always think Neil's, you ever hear his version? It's so good. I'm in love. Neil Diamond is the only guy that gets away with being the corniest, cheesiest guy in the history of the world. He's so corny and so cheesy.
They're coming to America.
They're coming to America. Come on. Today. This is the way he looks at the audience. Like,
I didn't know that you say that he's cheesy. I've just realized.
I think he's corny as shit, but I fucking worship him.
Today.
Yeah, he's like we were far, traveling far. But he looks at the camera whenever you see like a video
of him as corny, but
he's corny. Oh man,
wow. It's
corny. The way he looks at the camera is like, LA's fine, the sun shines most of the time, and the feeling is laid back. He looks so fucking.
You're gonna get a super chat from Joe just for that, just for bringing that up. He just gave you one from
Monica.
Just refer to anything in Joe's memory, and he'll give you.
Joe and I are in the same wheelhouse, so he remembers what I do. Let me tell you something, Joe. I get it. She was so attractive. She's a larger girl, but amen to that.
Yeah, sexy.
Sure. So pretty. So her eyes were the color of denim. They were so denim blue, and she was so wonderful. She used to sit. She always got the tuna salad, and she loved our chips and salsa. But she used to make conversation with everybody there, and she was a regular for 3 or 4 years. She lived in Murray Hill, and she was a terrific lady. But thanks, and it's super duper amazingly pretty. I know a lot of people made fun of her because she was a plus size girl. Fuck off, everybody.
We don't care. We don't care. Men don't care.
Men don't care. She's beautiful.
Yeah.
But one guy said to me once, he goes, she was in the restaurant, and I said, oh, he goes, was that Monica Lewinsky? I was like, Yeah, he goes, well, she's fat. And I said, I'm sure you have a really small dick. Because I sized him up. I was like, why would you say that about, you didn't meet her, you didn't look at her, you didn't talk to her. She was very, very sweet. And listen, she didn't want to start that whole shit that she started. Linda Tripp did. She bamboozled her into that whole thing, and she's dead. After she had like her 15th plastic. Linda Tripp, remember when she was addicted to plastic surgery? She was getting facelifts galore. Big girls try harder. You know what? I don't know how true that is because I'm not in that game, but I will say this. She wouldn't have had to try hard at her size because her face was so beautiful. She's a beautiful girl. She had the most beautiful alabaster skin. And Joe, listen, I've got blue eyes. He's got green eyes. Everybody in my family, I've seen blue eyes. I'm Irish. Blue eyes are everywhere. It's boring. She had this color blue eyes I've never seen on a human being before.
I'm looking for a girl on my Instagram who has the craziest blue eyes.
Yeah,
she's a bigger, like she's got some big curves.
Okay,
and I don't know any heterosexual man who would turn her down.
Why would they? Yeah, you'd be stupid.
I don't know if I'll find her.
You'll find it.
These people pop up on my fucking Instagram all the time, and then when I need to find them, they don't show. But anyway, you keep talking.
What do we got here? Hey, for Monica, thanks so much. Big Joe, big girls try. That's funny. Cracklin' Rosie, get on board. We're gonna ride till there ain't no more to go. Taking it slow. Boy,
you did that pretty well, man.
And Lord, we're gonna have some time for my lady. He's part of my Vegas act. Neil's one of my party tricks. I've only analyzed everything that guy's ever done because I think Neil Diamond is a god.
Oh, they're great songs, man.
Such a fucking masterful storyteller. And I just, he's got a new album coming out with Rick Rubin. It's going to.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow.
And they recorded it after Home Before Dark, which had Pretty Amazing Grace is what they tell me. Pretty Amazing Grace is who you are. That album was unbelievable, and I was obsessed with it. And then he didn't do anything, just went out on the road and sold out 50 nights at the Garden like he always does. And this record they finished and they didn't put it out. But now, because Neil's health is sadly failing, he's got Parkinson's and all that. So Rick Rubin said, hey, we have all these songs in the can. What do you want to, why don't you put them out? So they got back together and remixed it for now. And I heard some of it and it sounds really, really great. He's great. He's one of the greats of all time. Liz Taylor had a unique she did. Supposedly she had violet eyes. I mean, I never met Liz Taylor, so I don't know what the truth is of that. But yeah, she and listen, Liz was thin, Liz was fat, Liz was always beautiful, right? Given the opportunity, I'd try for Monica, upvote everyone and subscribe. And look what he did. He gifted 5 more memberships.
He's a legend.
You're fucking obscene. Like, what are you doing there, kids? I'm going to give you Lenny because you're a maestro. Show us this girl you've got with the pretty eyes.
I'm looking for her. I can't find her. She's all over my feed all the time, and now I can't find her.
Can somebody help an old guy out for a minute? I need help. When somebody sends me a link to TikTok and Instagram and I click on it, it starts playing with the sound off. Is there a way to default not have it muted? Because sometimes
if your phone is muted, it will play muted.
No, but
your
I
phone
generally
probably
do it on
has the ringer off.
Well, I generally
the ringer off.
Like I generally do it on my computer. Like if I'm I have my messages.
Oh, on your computer is not the place to be clicking on the link.
Oh, it's supposed
you got to be because it's these are all phone platforms, man. Oh. They're phone platforms. Essentially,
I was gonna go get my insurer and a bowl of oatmeal.
Most of these kids don't even use a laptop or a desktop computer. They only use their phones. They're not even the idea of editing and whatever on a real computer with a mouse in their hand is like so antiquated to them. They do everything on their phones. We're old, man. We are being aged.
But I
out
need my
of the
computer because I
world.
like make music and things. And
Well,
I do.
I'm definitely more capable of doing. And you know, you do a lot of stuff, and people go, "How'd you do that?" And you're like, because I use a real computer. I have real software." But they're like, "What's that? Like, how do I have to buy one of those things with a screen and put it on a desk?" Because they're used to sitting back on a couch and just doing it from the couch.
I'm already trying to map out, like how I'm going to ship everything, when I eventually need to ship stuff. My computer is very small. My screen is very small, but I have to convert stuff. So what do you do? Like if you have a computer, like I know the Mac doesn't really matter because you could just plug them in, right? But what about like screens and stuff? Do you have to get converters for all those things?
What do you mean?
For the voltage difference.
Oh, over here? No,
Yeah.
there is no difference. There's no difference.
There's no difference in voltage.
No.
It's 110 there. Just different plug.
No, it's no. It'll just work. The converter in it will still work.
Oh, okay.
Same as a laptop.
Oh.
People ask me that all the time.
Well, I don't know. I mean, because when I go there, I plug into a
laptop. When you think about a laptop, it's built for travel, so you can plug it into absolutely everywhere in the world, and it will deliver the correct voltage to the machine.
That's amazing.
It's not going to overdo the voltage. But that's been the case for 30 years. It's not unusual. What you will have to get is a little shape changer, like the little adapter.
Yeah, of course.
The duck head, as they call it.
Yeah, the duck head. I've got bags full of those.
That's just a shape. That's nothing. There are no components in that. It's just a different shape, so you can plug it into the wall. That's all. I can't find this bitch now.
Just to show you how much Joe and I are aligned. I have the same issue with TikTok and Instagram. Like they just like it's always like somebody will send me a link and it'll be like, I have to like stop it, find a way to rewind it, find the icon because sometimes it's in the middle, sometimes it's on the top left.
I'm not gonna lie, it is fucking annoying.
It's often, and I know I'm approaching old manville, but yes. I'm like, listen, I'm a techie nerdy dude.
Dude, you have no idea how many times I'm sitting next to my daughter and she will grab the phone out of my hand and go,
"Oh, I know,"
like out of frustration, going, "Oh Jesus Christ, just give it to me." And she will just go click, click, click. And then I'm like, oh, that's how it works.
Right.
I'm 98.
And then you say, let's go to a great restaurant. Because that's your part.
That's why I know.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
Gone.
See, like I'm wearing this right now. And I'll tell you that what this other thing is, I'm a rather hirsute person. Like I don't have Paul's big giant Popeye forearms, his Robin Williams forearms, but I'm rather hirsute. Sometimes flat link bracelets do grab the hairs on your arm, whereas my reduced never does, and my oyster never does.
I don't think a flat link should grab.
It does. It does though. I don't know why, but it does. Not that you notice after all, you just get used to it. But
I don't like that. No, with a $10,000 watch.
Here's my favorite feature, other than the whole thing. That.
Oh, the logo.
The original Omega logo. So unbelievable.
I'm so annoyed right now. I can't. Whatever.
Oh, look at this. I don't know if you can see this on the camera, but like I have to put a new sticker on because the hippocampus is coming through. You can't see it on the camera. Well, yes, you can.
Yeah.
Look at that. Yeah. I guess it's wearing out.
We have stickers on the back.
I put stickers on the back.
Now, why do you have a sticker on the back?
Because I don't want it to get scratched.
Your skin.
Oh, it's smooth. It's metal. It's metal.
Yeah, but what will scratch it?
If like I ever put it down and then glass touches it.
Well, you should never do. You should never.
Well, I know I should never do that, but like after you've had a couple of glasses of wine, it could happen. So you know what I might do on the show is I might take. Wow, this sticker's
always put it down on its side.
I do.
You know what shit I get from viewers for putting watches down on their side on the rocks, and I'm like, I put tape on. You just can't see it.
All right. Because the case back on this thing is freaking gorgeous. It's got the beautiful hippocampus and oh wow, that is molded in there pretty well. Pretty amazing grace is what you tell me. How many times have you watched The Jazz Singer? I mean, Lucy Arnaz.
Years ago.
Oh, watch it again. Fucking Laurence Olivier.
Okay.
That because he needed the money. It's such a bad movie. So bad. We've been traveling far. So crazy. But it's so bad. You know, his father wants him to become a cantor in the synagogue. He doesn't want that. He wants to be a rock star. Because who doesn't?
I see.
I see. I see. That's like you're like the school psychologist. I see.
Here, do you want to see a case back?
Yeah, go ahead.
Kill all case backs. Oh, you've been full screen the whole time. Sorry. Here's one. Hand cut gold.
Well, sure. That's mental.
Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom.
Wow.
Try that for size.
Yeah, well, that's a horse of a different color, isn't it?
This thing goes back in its box.
As it should.
Yeah.
The back of my. I don't even know how to solo these cameras out. That's how, because I'm used to being solo. Actually, I need a better spray for this to get this nice and clean and tidy. Nice and clean and tidy. How great is that? Let me see. What do you do for that? You just do that. Oh, I got it. That is what it looks like without the sticker on it. It's got the big hippocampus on it.
That's beautiful.
Etched, yeah. Of course, it's just I've got some glue on there.
Yeah, it's got glue all over it.
Yeah. I gotta take that off. Yeah, I just don't want to get it scratched. But I do have an entire box of those stickers. They're actually from my Nespresso machine for when I'm using like, you know, other brands of coffee in my recyclable containers. So it's pretty great. It's way better. You know what? I'll just leave. I'll go commando for a while. Who cares? Who needs that? Go commando for a while. Because it's nice. It looks good. Andrew. I have the same. Okay, let me see. 230 versus 50 hertz. Make sure you're of universal. Yeah, for 110 to 40. Yeah. Otherwise, you're fucked. You're right. Pretty soon the weather will be warmer for a walkabout. For sure. The second, listen, it was 71.
Let's go back to that. What did he say
about this? Make sure you have
50 hertz.
I'll be right back. I gotta pee real quick.
No, but that's not going to be a problem these days, unless you're using like a washing machine or a CRT, old CRT TV. These are not issues that you have nowadays with regular appliances. I mean, if you brought a dishwasher or washing machine or something heavy duty that was regulated for 110 volts, 115 to another country, then you would need a step down or step up transformer, depending which way you were going. But that's not the case with regular appliances like computers and chargers and the stuff we deal with normally. It's just not. I mean, if you buy some custom amplifier for a hi-fi built in the United States that's set for one thing or vice versa, then you have to deal with that. Those years have gone, you know. And who the hell? I mean, Dirk's not bringing a big appliance with. He's not bringing a fridge with him to Europe. So it's not a thing to think about at all. Andrew, 10 Canadian. Remember the math? And you can't argue math. Half your age plus or minus 3 years for a 50-year-old. It'd be 103. Very funny.
Washing machine. Washing machine.
Am I should play something about you without an amp. Let's hear some slap technique. I'll come across them. We'll come something about you. No, I'm not playing. I'm not. I tried to figure out the bass thing tonight, and I need a mixer. I need a little audio mixer. It's a problem.
Oh, you're plugging. What is your interface right now?
I'm using a little valve amp thing I bought ages ago for my microphone here because it uses a 48 volts thing.
You want this? I'll bring it with me.
I don't know if that'll help. Why? I kind of essentially have that, but in a different form.
It's a great one, though. This is the real Focusrite one.
Yeah. I think I have a one of those in the house somewhere.
And it's sitting in a drawer just rotting.
Yeah.
Because I have the 8x20. I have the
bring it with you. One. Maybe
I'll bring it. If you want it, you can have this. Because why shouldn't you have it? I mean, it sounds great. I don't have
I'm essentially using something like that already. Fewer inputs, but essentially the same thing. And it's just like it's a problem. Yeah, I just need. I tried it earlier, and I was like, "This isn't going to work. I need to work on this."
I'll buy a little Mackie thing.
Yeah, a copy of a Mackie.
Yeah.
What was that imitation Mackie?
What's the imitation Mackie? I don't know.
It was imitation Mackie. There was Mackie were pricey, and then there was the Tudor version of Mackie, whatever they were. I can't remember the names. It's all gone.
A mixer gave me like audio. Let me see. What do you? Oh, Behringer. That's what you're.
Behringer.
Yeah. I've had a couple of Behringer things, and you know what? I buy them for that's the I do that shop up on 80-something street in the east side. I do all the sound for them. I fix their piano and I fix their audio and their mics and all that stuff. I do that maybe once a month, once every 2 months. And I have bought a bunch of Behringer things, but they're great, but they do not last. I have to replace them about once a year. Now these get used every single night.
Yeah.
So that could be a problem, but they work. Yamaha makes some good stuff, but they're pricey. Yamaha makes great stuff. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
The cheap shit is Pile. That's crap.
I don't need something elaborate or expensive. Just something I can mix with because otherwise I run into issues.
Yeah. Okay. What do we got? Andrew said, okay, so we give you the Big Bang Boom. Let me not do that new one. Let's do this one. We never did that one.
There was 3 in a row. I did that one while you were at the bathroom.
Oh, you did. Shiite. And then I am, did you do this? Oh, you did this. Did you do a bang for that?
No.
Okay, let's go. Let's go Chosen. How many Chosens are there? Chosen. There's no liquor involved in that party, right?
No.
I mean, how do they have so much fun without booze?
They're just so happy. They're Israel high.
Okay, Israel high. Who's seen the BB files? We don't want to see the Milgauss files. Nobody wants to see that poll and his bullshit. Alternately for being 52, 20-year-old special friend, the math works. You're funny. Hey, K-Dids, where you been? I use that Focus for my streams and pocket. Yeah, no, listen, Focusrite is solid, man. I was a Motu guy I
used Focusrite for years.
Yeah, they're serious. I've got something that's so weird. and it's really old, and I don't use it anymore, but it's gigantic. It's a 3-rack space. It's called the Vocal Master Pro, and it's a compressor limiter tube.
Right.
It's for vocals, and like it was great back in the day, but I don't use it now because you got plugins that give you that shit, so I don't bother with
Now,
it.
when you go live with Emmett and you guys rock out,
Yeah,
it's all going through the same unit and then into the computer, right?
we use the Focusrite 8i20, and we use this program called Loopback. And Loopback, we launched Logic Pro, and we have like Emmett's guitar on one channel for whatever he wants, and my vocal on whatever track I want, and it puts it into the stream.
Yeah, I just need a little mixer. That's it. Simple mixer. That way I can balance things. Because if I'm gonna do the bass thing, I need two things. One is the music I'll be playing along with.
Yeah.
Then me. Then the mic, so I can talk to people between things, and I need to balance all that out.
Okay, yeah, you just need a 4-track.
It's just messy. It's just messy. I have essentially it worked, but the balances were so way off. It would be a disaster. They were just miles off.
Use Loopback. Oh, you don't need anything. Sorry. You have your interface. You need nothing. Just download Loopback. It's free. Loopback. You don't need anything. You need nothing. Use Loopback, and you just plug your interface in and use Logic Pro and assign your channel. Like
I'm running a PC here. I can't use Logic Pro.
Do you have Pro Tools? You do. What do you have for
on this PC? No, it's over on the Mac side. I have to reboot the machine, and then there are no drivers for the.
No, there aren't.
For the camera.
Oh boy, what a conundrum! Oh.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
You're in a little thing. A night without booze is like a day without sunshine.
It will be fixed if I just get a little simple mixer. Boom.
Yeah, they're giddy for Yahweh, baby. That's what it is. I guess if you love Yahweh, it's like to watch all those crazy people. But the Southern people are all hypocrites because they all love Jesus, but they also love booze and girls with makeup and big boobs. Just the chorus, something about you, some marking. he's begging.
Yeah, when it's ready, I'll do it. I want to do it well.
Yeah, he wants to do it well. You listen, man. We're people that want to make sure when we do a performance, it's not.
I want to have fun with it and enjoy it.
And you don't want it to be, want it to be fun.
Half-ass crap.
What do you have against makeup and big boobs? Nothing. I
like makeup and big boobs.
Everybody loves makeup and big boobs. There's great Scorpions lyric. It's called Another Piece of Meat. Go look up the lyrics for that. You meet a girl, she got padded bra, blonde wig, not much left for me. Because he finds out this beautiful girl that he gets her home, and it's all just nothing's there underneath.
I see.
So like, you were tempted by the artifice, and then you get home and there's like, it's like, I guess it's like chicken with steroids,
Happens a lot.
How about a keyboard? He's got a keyboard there. Of course he does.
Yeah, a MIDI keyboard.
Yeah. I mean, it's all about MIDI keyboards now, isn't it? Is there anything else? Almost every single artist you go to see live now, except for maybe Tori Amos, plays a keyboard, a MIDI keyboard, musical it's a musical digital interface inside a fake shell of a piano. Elton,
happens a lot.
They all do. The only person I know that other than classical artists, obviously, who play the Steinway, or the Fazioli, or Bechstein, or Bösendorfer, is Tori Amos. She goes out there live with her Bösendorfer, and she plays a real piano. But Elton, Billy, the big guys, they don't. They use a MIDI keyboard.
They're up against a band, man. It's a different thing.
It's a different thing, Brad saw the Scorpions in 1985. Me too. I saw them. Emmett and I went to go see them. I took him for his birthday like 10 years ago. I was so happy because he wanted to see them because he loves Matthias so much. And they were fucking great. It was at the Garden. But I think I saw them because I think I told you guys that when I was a kid, my friend Brian Healy's sister dated the drummer of the Scorpions before they got famous. So we saw them at some very small venue, and I think it was on the In Trance. I forget what album it was. It was very, very early. And so I've been a fan a long time. But yeah, I mean, listen, we got to see great stuff. When we were young, we got to see great stuff. Nowadays, you can't even afford to go to a concert anymore because it's $2,500. And that's a shame. But live, because albums don't sell. It's all about live shows and Irving Azoff. If you don't know who he is, he's a famous manager, and he kind of dictates what happens with Ticketmaster and Live Nation, and it's a big monopoly, and that's the only way artists make money. So they take it out on their fans, and it's not just Taylor Swift; it's everybody. U2, everybody. They all go through. I mean, you know who manages U2 now? Irving Azoff.
He manages them now?
Yes, he does.
Oh God.
Fuck. Yeah, as Don Henley said, who is Satan himself, he said he may be Satan, but he's our Satan about Irving Azoff. Irving Azoff wants to wring every single dollar out of you that he can, and he does. I mean, if you go to see the Eagles,
he was doing Van Halen when we went out with them. He's the reason why we had that problem with them.
He's the reason why you had the problem.
Yeah.
Shit, what happened with him exactly?
With Van Halen.
Yeah, I remember
He's
tour.
the reason why we couldn't sell all our merch. We could only sell like 3 items. Why we didn't continue the tour, even though the guys in the band wanted us to continue the tour. He was calling the shots.
Why? Because they were playing shitty? Were they playing shitty?
No, they loved our band. And they were like, you guys should continue doing the tour. And we called our management and we're like, hey, they want us to continue. Like Eddie wants us to, and Alex. And we were all excited. We thought, great, we're going to continue the tour with them. Because we only did 4, 5, 6 gigs with them. And our Matt, our manager, was like, yeah, we'll see if that really comes. And we were like, how can the actual guys with the last name Van Halen not be the ones calling the shots?
Because Irving Azoff owns them.
Irving Azoff just went, nah.
I'll get somebody cheaper
who we don't. They never paid us anything.
Of course they never.
We had to pay for everything. The guys in the band didn't know. They were like, "What? We don't pay you anything for this shit?" And we're like, "No, we don't even want much money. We just need enough to fill the gas tank and for sandwiches. We don't care. Just like give us $500 a gig. Like Bryan Adams was giving us $3,000 a gig. You know, can't you guys give us $500 a gig?"
That's Irving.
Nah. Yeah, it was Irving.
Yeah, because a great legacy band, like if you read Getty's book, that's why he's always so defensive of Kiss, because Kiss made sure that they got to stay on the whole tour. They were always Kiss, for all their faults and foibles, have always been really great to their openers, because their openers were never nice to them. And they said, we don't ever want to be that band. A band notorious for being terrible to their openers is Aerosmith. And I'm not an Aerosmith fan at all. Their music, I don't care. Either. I don't give a shit about what they do. It's like bad American Stones, whatever.
Exactly.
Not a fan.
It's rock for the mall.
Yeah, I've never, like, they've got a couple of songs that I think are cool, sure. But like I've never been able, and I have friends who love them, but they treated their openers bad.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't really care. They treat their bands badly, you know, and
you can tell those guys are fucked up.
Yeah, they're fucked up. Well, you know, Steven's out of the game now because, you know, all these guys like John Bon Jovi and Steven Tyler And John didn't treat his people well. He took a cut off the top, look at the Skid Row guys and anybody who ever got to open up for Bon Jovi. He skimmed. He's a businessman. He always skimmed off the top of your earnings. His voice is shot because those guys were so addicted to prednisone.
Van Halen took a percentage of our merch. We had, 3 different t-shirts to sell and 2 EPs, and we had a bunch of stuff. And they were like, no, you can only sell 1 t-shirt, 1 EP. Right? They limited what we could sell. Meanwhile, their merch stand was like 4 miles long.
Sure.
Okay. And they took a cut.
Yeah.
So we'd sell, if we were lucky, we'd sell $600, $700, $800 of stuff in one night. They took their own cut.
Yeah, it teaches you what you would never do to an opener, which is what like Queen and
I told the whole
there's bands
story
that don't
when Eddie died. I told the whole story on the channel. It was one of my first big videos because it got a lot of traction. So lots of people know the story now.
Yeah.
I mean, not enough people, but
Eddie didn't have enough clout because Eddie was, on a lot of booze and
but Alex had, and Eddie turns to Alex and goes, we're not paying these guys. And he goes, you guys aren't getting paid. We're like, yeah, but we don't even want much money. We're not asking for 25 grand a night or something. Like,
sure.
We're just looking for money for gas in the tank.
So we can get to the next show.
Gas was going up because Iraq was being invaded. Remember, it was 2003, 2004.
Yeah.
And gas was getting crazy. And we were just like, we don't need much. We just need a fucking sandwich and gas in the tank on a little motel. Just enough to cover those things. And we'll keep following you around America.
Yeah.
Because the drives between the gigs were horrific. There were 2 days sometimes.
Yeah, it's rough.
And they were like, we'll take care of it. You guys are finishing the tour with us. We don't like those. It was some other band that were touring with them as well. It was on and off. We don't like those. We like you guys. So don't worry about it. And myself and Colin went back to the green room and called Matt. And we were like, oh, the boys said and Matt was a lot more plugged into reality. And he goes, yeah, we'll see. And the following day, they said no. Because there's nothing to do with the band. It's to do with management.
Sure. I mean, at the end of the day, I guess if you were more of a stand-up or hands-on person, you or Eddie Van Halen, you could walk up to Irving Azoff and say, hey, those guys, I want them to open the rest of the tour. Make that happen and walk away. Because he is his boss. He could do that.
Yeah, but he just forgot.
He forgot because he was stoned or drunk.
And management just kind of went, no.
Yeah.
And it's not like they felt passionately enough about it to chase it up.
Yeah.
So they probably just arrived at the next gig and we weren't there and it was the other band and they just went, oh, those guys, I guess they went on their own way. It's
like the girl you made out with at the bar the night before you were drinking and we'll go back the next night. She's not there. You're like, oh, what's your name? Oh, hi, Sheila. You don't care.
Or she is there and she doesn't even remember you made out with her.
Right. You don't remember. I mean, that's sad.
Brad Cruz,
it's always the opening
have a Brian
thing.
Adams story? Dude, Brad, I have a whole story of our tour with him and he was great, but I'm not going to go into it now because that would be a waste because I can make a whole fucking Friday night thing and stay off the politics like I tried to tonight. Sure. I did a good show, man. You'd be proud of me. I did watch a show until the very end. It turned
Then you talked about Israel.
No, I spoke about Iran. Iran.
Okay.
But anyway, that was only the last 5 or 10 minutes, but I did well the whole time. I stayed off it all and I just stuck to how pissed off I am at AP and Omega.
You're mad at AP for their direction or?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean.
Their decisions. Travis Scott. Like one of their watches is dedicated to that guy with his name on it and everything. He's a fucking convicted criminal.
Who are they pandering? Did you write a letter to them?
They're pandering to the fucking. No, I didn't write a letter. I spoke to them. to AP here in Milan.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, but I don't know if I'm speaking to the right people there.
You have the in there at the AP house.
Yeah, I do.
Well, you know what you should do? You should do an entire show and sell your APs live because you don't want anything to do with them anymore. I'm done. Here's the title. I'm done with AP. And sell them, auction them off, and say, I'm going with Longines, bitches.
Well, I did a demise of Omega video, and it's got a lot of fucking views, a lot of comments.
They love you now. I didn't see that one. When did you post the demise of Omega?
Like a week or two ago. It's got, I don't know how many comments it got. Jesus Christ, it got so many comments. But yeah.
Is it called the demise of Omega?
I think it's called the sad demise of Omega.
Well, you know, we all know it's Nick. It's not Reynold, but you know, I don't know how much pull Reynold has, or maybe he is part of it. I don't know, but I think it's Nick. I think he's made such many mistakes.
Yeah, Swatch whored them out.
Yeah, Swatch did whore them out.
They're still doing it.
Yeah, I know. They're a pack of hooies. They're a pack of hooies.
It's 3 hours. You want
3 hours. Yeah, we're done. We're done, guys. Go to Oisín's channel, the Oisín O'Malley channel, if you want some Bryan Adams stories.
Yeah, next week I'll tell some Bryan Adams stories. He was so much nicer. I have to be careful though. You know, Emmett warned me one time. He's like, "You better be fucking careful what you're saying, because you might wind up with a fucking lawsuit
against whom."
This is the 5513. Buy it for Dirk. Let's get Dirk a lovely vintage sub. Yeah.
Don't be silly. You silly goose. Guys, thanks so much. Carolyn Martin, $50. Andrew, $10. Andrew gifting memberships galore. Glenn, $4.99. Mike Hammer, $10. $4.99 from Glenn Michelizio. Thanks for being a participant in tonight's show, man. You were really fantastic. The Professor, for your next why, Delilah. Jojo, $1.99. Oh, no, Joe 90. This is not our Jojo. Where can I email pick? Thanks so much. And thank you for sharing your Longines. Carolyn Martin with the $10 and Andrew with $5. Andrew gifting 5 memberships. You're a maniac. Another $5. And then another 5 members. 10 memberships. Starting the Dirk Fund. Glenn Michelizio. Thank you very much. Charles Thompson, 105. Andrew Wolkowicz, $4.99. Hey, Time to Unwind. Great to see you live back on the show. Thanks so much. $1.99. $5. Please coordinate with Auntie Carolyn to let her live stream on her channel. Listen, my channel's open to whatever she wants to do. She knows that. Right? You know, we talk. Don't worry about it. Time to Unwind. We're both men of character. Time to Unwind. Thank you very much. We try. Actually, we don't try, but that's just who we are. Investment Janitor, $4.99. Dark Side of the Moon. Joe LaFaro. Andrew Wolkowicz, Canadian.
That works.
15 memberships. Look at that. 15 memberships, you psychopath. Andrew Wolkowicz, 10. You're on fire tonight.
Hold on, 15. What's a membership? $5?
$5.
Jesus, that's nice.
$5 for the Basher OG special, which ends at the end of this month. It was an entry into that, but I have to figure what to do. So what did I do? I decided, because I lost a couple of Patreons, which I'm like kind of heartbroken over, because it's the, like, whenever something goes wrong with iBashers, I dip into the I never touch the Patreon money ever, unless no, I never touch it unless something goes wrong in the studio. I got a new computer.
You just let it accumulate?
I let it accumulate until some shit hits the fan. I got my new phone. I got my new computer. All of that was funded by Patreon. All of it.
Wow.
So I made Patreon more fun. What I did was I took them. I made little tiny videos on my Patreon about that song that I wrote with my German friend that he sent me, and I decided needed a string section. So I went through how I started with the song, how I wrote the lyrics and melodies, how I decided it needed a string section, and then how I contracted that concertmaster in Spain and got a string section done. And now Bob St. John's going to mix it.
Nice.
Because that's what has to happen, right? Now I have 38 tracks of strings. What am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to do it myself? No, I'm gonna have Bob St. John fucking mix that shit.
Yeah, sure.
Because he mixed strings at Abbey Road, and he mixed strings at every great studio in the world. So that I'm doing a little series to make my Patreon more interesting, hopefully. But yeah, that's the story, guys. And thank you all so much. What a great show. 3 hours, 14 minutes in. And thank you all so very much. Thank you. Guys, I'll see you guys on Sunday for Sunday Mass. Oisín, what's next up for you?
Oh, shit. Yeah. More content.
More content, and I'm sure some live streams too, right?
Yeah. It's going to be nice weather next week, so I'll do a couple of daytime.
Us too. And don't forget, so you guys know, in about a month's time, we'll be in the same country. So we are going to meet up. I think
Bologna.
I think the Bologna thing is going to work out for all of us.
Yeah.
And we should do like a cool live stream from Bologna. It's a city I've only ever been in the train station 50 times. I've never been in the city. But I've transferred there a lot.
Yeah, we'll go through the culinary
center
there. We'll hop from place to place. I'll sample the mortadella. You'll sample the parmigiano or whatever.
Yes.
And we'll both do the wine.
And we'll have, guests, and my friend Meme's going to be.
Actually, let me know the exact dates, because I'd like to get you guys. I'll get you guys the hotel, right? I'll get you guys the place practically on the square. We
just need an overnight place. I hadn't even thought of that yet, because I didn't know whether or not we're going to do a day trip and the train back. I didn't know.
I'll get two rooms, one for you guys, one for me, in that place, because it's right there, and it's very centrally located, and it's very affordable and really nice. Yeah.
That sounds fun. Okay, yeah. Anything that makes it all fun. I'm excited because he's coming a couple of hours to Bologna, and we're coming a couple of hours, and and we'll be streaming from that. We won't be doing competing streams. We'll have a couple hours on his, a couple hours on Bash's. We'll mix it up so it's not confusing to anybody, and we won't rebel stream and all that. We'll rebel stream everybody else, but fuck that, because we don't care. Well, the gloves are off, bitches. So guys, thanks so much. Thank you so much. I like IM. He goes, you won't get this. Has a way with BOLOGNA. We had a commercial when I was a kid. Oscar Mayer bologna. It was a commercial. American processed food.
Bologna, yeah.
It was like, my bologna has a second name. It's MAYER. I love to eat it every day. And if you ask me why, I'll say, because Oscar Mayer has a way with BOLOGNA. Guys, thanks so much. Remember to hold the door open. Remember to say please and thank you. And remember, if you meet somebody who's not so nice, don't give them the benefit of that. You don't deserve it. You know why? Because you're a great person. And what are they? What are they? They're a